I'm just loading my screen up now. Okay, here I go again. This is just a catch-up Friday live. This is episode 98. My name is Brad, of course. This is Let's Get Inspired live vlog. Just checking my microphone for a second. There's no script today. It's just a catch-up. It's just a Friday night. It's 8 o'clock in the afternoon, in the evening, should I say? I think it's the 6th of March, 2026. Time flies, as I'm sure you know. Hi, Yorick. How are you? Hope you're okay. How's it going? Hope you're okay, man. This is just a catch-up Friday live. That's all it is. It's just me going with the flow. I'm not even got a script. I'm just going to see where the conversation goes. If someone brings a topic up, I'll pin it potentially. The conversation's hopefully just going to flow. Let's say I'll be reading all comments, of course. I'll just put that on here. And I'll crack on, man, the best I can. There we go. Hi, Jordan. How are you doing? Good evening, Brad. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Jordan. I'm good. How are you? Have you started your new job yet? And how is your shoulder? Yorick's saying having some M&S mushroom soup while watching this. M&S food's really nice. Well, most of it's really nice. It's a little bit more expensive, Yorick, as I'm sure you know, but it's just lovely. I've never had the mushroom soup, though. What's it like? What's it taste like? I hope it's good. Yorick says hi to Jodie. Jodie's saying hi to Yorick. How are you? It's all good. Yeah. I don't know where the conversation is going to go. Let's just see. Jordan's saying, I'm really good, thank you, Brad. And the job is amazing. And my shoulder is getting there. I can move it a lot more. Brilliant. So it's healing up. Yeah, you've got a job working, if I remember correctly, of course, working for the police, mechanics with the police. That'd be great. The F1 season is starting, isn't it? They're doing the practice runs now, qualifying or whatever you want to call it, F1. I think it's Australia, isn't it, the first one? Ferrari are looking good and Aston Martin are looking terrible. That's all I know so far with regards to F1. Johnny said, oh, sorry, one moment. You're saying it's the can one. It's really good. Oh, nice. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy, Yorick. And Jordan said the other day I had about 25 subs and I've got 42 subs. Wow, you've bloody hell, Jordan. You're growing so much quicker than I did. You've got to 42 subs in a few weeks. That's amazing. Well done. It took me, Jordan, it took me 6 months to get to 50 subs. It's really slow. But that was my journey. Everyone's journey is different. So well done to you, by the way. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Being a YouTuber is not easy, though. And going on here, I don't know if you do lives or not. You don't have to do lives. Everyone does it differently. There's no right or wrong way, whatever works best for you. But I come on here, as I thought about it the other day, I come on here and you get people being fucking really rude, like really rude. Calling me bald, which is fine. I know I'm bald, it doesn't matter, but it's not nice to say to somebody, is it? I get on here every single time someone calls me bald, every single time someone mentions my eyebrows. And every time I'm on here, there's trolls, every single time. The part of life, unfortunately. And I thought to myself, I'm spending my time and energy on creating content. I don't get paid for it yet. And then you've got people being rude to you as well. So no wonder people don't last doing this. It's a hard game. It's a hard game. Do I enjoy it? Yes. Do I love it? Yes. Do I love helping people? Yes. Do I love speaking like this? I really enjoy it. That's why I keep doing it. But there's some fucking rude assholes out there. They're nasty people. Not most people aren't, but there's some ones. I'm on about trolls, of course. Anyway, I've gone off on a little tangent there. And people hiding behind computers, fucking behind the phones and writing nasty shit. It's sad. And I can see why people quit this. I see most people won't do what I'm doing right now. Will they fuck do it? Anyway, I'm going off on one. I'll read the comments, guys. Sorry. Anyway, Yorick saying, I just saw your channel, Jordan. You have been uploading loads of shorts since last time. Well done. Keep it up. Yeah. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. There's ups and downs. Well done. Enjoy. I don't know if you're doing it via shorts. That's absolutely fine. Doesn't matter which way you do it. Catterer Burnett. Facing. What do you mean by facing? Jordan saying, thank you, guys. I appreciate it a lot. No worries, Jordan. I think it's important to lift people up, not tear them down, in my opinion. Not everybody's like that, unfortunately, though. Some people like to tear others down, don't they? But I think it's good to help others when you can. Anyway, what goes around comes around, etc., etc. Yorick saying, I hope your channel goes far, mate. Yes, Yorick. And the main recipe for that is obviously learning and adapting, but it's all about consistency and perseverance. It's not 2 months, it's not 6 months, it's not a year, it's a lot longer than that. And to become monetized, you get the top 10% of your channels just become monetized. Anyway, I'll carry on talking. My name's Brad, by the way, if everyone's not met me before. Snow Squirrel, hi Snow Squirrel, how are you? Good evening, everyone. Good evening to you, Snow Squirrel. Hope that you're okay. Hope you're doing well as you can, should I say. Jordan's saying, yeah, it must be. And I've been on other people's lives and they helped me out too. Yeah, there's some great people out there. And everyone, but also you find your own way. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. They just have. Lil Army 17. I've never seen you before. Nice to meet you, by the way. Little Army, should I say? Lil Army, whatever you want to call yourself. I'll call you Army, sorry. Don't listen to the trolls, lad. Nah, you fuck. I don't listen to the trolls. They're just weak people. They're part of life. If you do well at anything, people are going to try and tear you down. If you're happy, people are going to try to tear you down. Some people are just really, really miserable bastards, and they don't know what to do with it. So to make yourself feel a little bit better, they put people down. It's what they fucking do. It's cowardly, but that's how it is, man. And they're part of the world, the part of life. They're not a good part of life, but they're part of life. Anyway, John is saying, I worked on a riot van. Interesting as fuck, like Jordan. Today, it needed a service on it before it goes back on the road. Interesting. You'll get to work on a lot of different type of vehicles then if you're working for as a mechanic for the police. That sounds interesting, Jordan. Abes, welcome back, Abes. How are you? How's your studying doing? Have you got any of your results yet? You don't have to show if you don't want to, Abes. I'm okay. I'm all right, Abes, thank you. I've had a busy week. I've had ups and downs this week, but I'm all right now. I'm making the best of it. Lil Army saying, I've got 205 subs, but trying to get more subs is so hard. Lil Army, fucking right it is, mate. Fucking right it is. And I was watching Little Army. I was watching someone who's got 5,000 subs the other day. And he streams all the time. He's live all the time. He has more people watching him than I do, let's say, on average, way more. He's on more as well. He's got 5,000 subscribers. And he said he's monetized, but he said, I got £100 for the whole of last month. £100. So you're not going to get shitloads. I know it's not all about the money, etc., etc. You've got to love what you're doing, mate, to keep going. Little Army, and there's ups and downs. Little Army, what kind of content do you make, by the way? I'm going to write your name down. Let me just write your name down. I'll sub to you, Little Army. I know it's hard. Let me write it down, because otherwise I might not find you. Little Army 17. What kind of content do you make? Anyway, Yorick's saying, yeah, it's good to get people to follow you in other lives by making friends, or if you can, be a channel member or a moderator on that channel. People are more likely to check you out. Smart, yes, Yorick. Doing lives helps, I think. I like doing lives. It takes up your time though, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm a moderator on a few channels, Jordan's saying. Jordan's saying, on one of my shorts, I've got 2,900 views, I think, which is really good. Really good. You learn as you go along. Like I said, it's all about growing a community, if from other channels or your own. Yeah, it is. Connecting with people, offering value, I'd say. Being useful to people helps. Anyway, I'll carry on with the comments. Yorick saying, we as small YouTubers have to help each other out to grow and subscribe to each other, as the big channels won't help us and they already made it. No, they're not going to think about you, are they? Big channels are going to have full teams of people, some of them. And they make very, very cutting edge professional content, don't they? Some of them, they'll be full time and they'll have a full team. So, guys, if you want to check out Yorick's channel, please do. He plays Words of Wonders most evenings around 11 or 10 o'clock at night. He creates other content as well because he lives in London, which is interesting. When he goes, he creates content lives walking around London. Check out Jordan's channel too. Jordan is creating content football related, forgive me if I'm wrong, and F1 related, amongst other things. And obviously as well, check out Little Army's channel. I'm sorry, Little Army. I'm assuming, is it Army related? I'm guessing. I've not read your comments yet. Anyway, I'll carry on. Jordan said, I'd love to get that much a month. I wouldn't want to work, LOL, what, £100 a month? It's not all about the money though, is it? No, it's not. The money comes eventually. If you're not too don't be desperate for things. It should just flow to you, abundance, etc. Abe's is saying, well, the results were not as good as I expected, but I'm trying to improve my grades by practicing more questions. I'm sorry, Abe, that you didn't get what you expected, but at least you did it. And at least you know what you need to work on next. And you've not failed at all, in my opinion. At least you're doing something. You're working towards a medical degree or whatever it is. I forget the name of it, forgive me. Towards medical school, if I remember correctly. I believe that you'll do it. Just keep going, mate, as I'm sure you will. It's Gracie says, hi. Hello, it's Gracie. Gracie, hello. How are you? How's your week been, Gracie? I hope that you're okay. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you on here again, by the way. Yorick saying, please help and subscribe. Your support helps. Thank you, Yorick. Appreciate that. Mahav is saying, how was Epstein Island, dude? I've never been there in my life. I think it's disgusting what's happened there. I had back pain at 16. Gracie, are you 16 years old? You're young. What is it? Your lower back that's sore? I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that you're in pain. Seamus Conroy. Hello, Seamus. I'm from Ireland. I will come back to Ireland and get back to you. I'll come back to Ireland. I will come back to Ireland. I will come back to Ireland. Okay then, Seamus. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Are you from Ireland then, I'm assuming? A Salty Fisher is saying, hello, a Salty Fisher. What's your ultimate vacation destination? What a good question that is. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. I appreciate you all. I'm going to share that. A Salty Fisher, I'm going to share it. Do you know what? A Salty Fisher is saying, what's your favourite vacation destination? I go to Split a lot in Croatia, Salty Fisher. I enjoy it there. My partner's from Croatia, so I go there every year, at least once, sometimes twice a year. For the last, I don't know how many years, for the last 10 years I've been going there every single year. But I'd say, I don't know, I'd love to, I'm going to say one place, Rome. I'd love to go to Rome. That's next on my list. I'd love to go to Rome, but I've never been. Where's your favourite destination? MNB is saying, hello, my holes. Do Do you 6'7" goon in the skibbity toilet? No, I'm not into that 6'7" thing, whatever. Oh, Gracie's saying, I found out I have scoliosis of the spine. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Gracie. I'm really sorry to hear that. Is there any treatment that's going to help you with that? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain. You're saying, no, we don't. NBWO3. Do you? Yeah, you do you. Freshman. Hi, Freshman. Welcome back. I've seen you on here before. Hello back to you. Hope that you're okay. Hope you've had a nice week. How's your week been? How's everyone else's week been? Grace is saying, I was in A&E for 7 hours last night. Bloody hell, Gracie, that's a long time, isn't it? Is the pain excruciating then if you've gone to A&E with that? Dominican rep. What's Dominican rep mean, Gracie? I don't know what that means, sorry. Jordan saying, I've started doing football and Star Wars content too, Brad. Of course, Jordan. Great. Whatever. Yeah. It's the great thing about that, what you're doing, Jordan, about creating YouTube content is you get to create what you want to create. You have full autonomy over it. It's brilliant. Just mix things up as well. That's what I love about it too. So well done, mate. Amazing. So anyone that likes football or Star Wars or F1, check out Geordie F1 Guy's channel. Malik. Hi, Malik. How are you? Hope you're okay. Malik's saying, hello. Please pray that people stop fighting. Stop this war, madness, and live in peace and harmony. I couldn't say it better myself, Malik. War is horrendous. It's horrible, Malik. I completely fucking agree. Please, I love people to stop fighting. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And it's usually the average person doesn't want war. The average person doesn't want to take over a country. The average person just wants a roof over their head. They want food on the table. They want to have a family or whatever they want. They just want peace. They don't want to take over the world or whatever else. They just want peace and harmony. So Malik, thank you for that. I hope there's that as well. I hope the madness stops too. Not that that's going to help, I don't think, but I hope it does. I hope it does too, Malik. Yorick saying that's a curvature of the spine. Yes. I can't say that word. Oh, sorry. What's it called? Sorry, Gracie. It's, what did you say? I'm really sorry. Scoliosis. Yes, scoliosis. Yes, it is. Curvature of the spine. They can do operations to help with that. It takes a while for that to happen. Shane McCurr. Hi, Shane. My name's Brad. Where are you from, boy? You're saying. I'm actually from a town called Darwin, Shane, if you're still there. In Lancashire, England. But I live in Chorley at the moment. Where are you from, Shane? Gracie says, yep. David. Hi, David. All right, said Fred. There you go, straight away. Anyway. J1, they say, is it illegal, man? What's illegal? What's illegal? You're saying, does it interfere with what with your walking, Gracie? Your scoliosis? Good question. It's smelly. He says, hi. Hi, it's smelly. Aaron's saying, I've got one. If you absolutely hate your job, but have responsibilities and in a half decent ways, do you suck it up or do you jeopardize it and learn something new? Don't cop out by saying both. Hi, Aaron. My name's Brad. I'll try and answer the best I can. You've got one, right? If you absolutely hate your job, you hate it, right? Shit. But you have responsibilities and a half decent wage. Do you suck it up? Or do you learn something new? If you're learning something new, Aaron, imagine you've got a job, you fucking hate it, right? It's absolutely soul-destroyingly shit. I get it. Work can be wank and it can be full of assholes. Let's be real. But it's paying you a half-decent wage. But you're miserable. By the sounds of it, Aaron, you hate your job. That job that, I'm assuming it's you, that you fucking hate it. And you jeopardize it all and try something new. If you stay where you are, you're going to get more of the same. You're going to be miserable, but you're going to be earning a half decent wage. The question to you, Aaron, is if you try something new, can you earn money doing that? Can you have enough money to live on trying something new? And if you have enough money to live on trying something new that could be better for you, then I'd say go for something new. As long as you've got enough to pay your bills, etc., etc. I hope that answers it well enough for you. Again, though, the choice is yours because it's your life. But that's what I would think. If I was miserable, I'd think I need to change it because otherwise, do you want to be miserable? Life's short, mate. Do you want to be miserable? Make the best of it. So try the new thing, man. And it might not work out, but at least you tried. At least you tried. Anyway, it's Smelly says hello. Hello. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. I appreciate you all. It's great saying not at the moment. You're kind of you, kind of, because I only found out yesterday because I fell on my back. How did you fall on your back, Gracie? Scorpion jacket guy, bottle of water. Bottle of water. Scorpion jacket guy, please add subtitles, Unk. I can't. I don't know how to do that. Sorry, man. Abe's is saying, Brad, I know you don't watch cricket, but I suggest you to watch the T20 World Cup final. It would be fun. Abe's, do you know what? Some of my colleagues, Abe's, there was a surgeon and an anaesthetist yesterday watching that on the phone. I didn't really look at it. Okay then, Abe's, I'll check it out. Thank you. I'll have a quick look at it. Thank you. It's a big one of the biggest sports in the world is cricket. It is. I don't know much about it though, if I'm completely honest. It's Gracie saying daily treatment is paracetamol, ibuprofen. Oh, there's naproxen, isn't there, which is a stronger painkiller. I hope that you heal soon, Gracie. I really do. Jordan saying, I know my name has F1 in it, but I'm going to do different things too. Of course. And Jordan, if you want, you can change your name. You can do whatever you want. It's your channel. It's your baby. It's your whatever you want to call it. Grace is saying 4 now at least. I don't know what 4 now at least means. So Ed's saying it's India versus New Zealand. I'm rooting for India. I hope they win it. In the final, wow. Well, hope India win too. How did England do? Sorry, I don't even know. Did they not do that well? I don't think they always do that well. Do you have to do light back exercises? Yoga, Pilates can help, potentially. With regards to spinal pain, of course. Doesn't solve everything though, let's be real. Chris saying it was yesterday. Or were any support for your spine? Keeping the spine aligned as much as possible can help. Can help with therefore be less decompression there, won't it? Less compressed. Dione Ward, is it sunny? Dione, it's dark right now. I'm in England, Dione. Where are you from? Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad. It's dark where I am right now. Sean is saying spondylitis. Thanks, Sean. Nice to meet you, by the way. My name's Brad, by the way. It's Gracie saying all left school about 12:30 yesterday. All right, school about 12:30 yesterday with 2 teachers. Okay. Thanks for sharing, Gracie. Hope you're okay. Diane saying, is it sunny? No, it's not. Patsy Canavan. What underwear cheese? I don't. Patsy, my name's Brad. I don't know. Any underwear with cheese is not good, is it? Let's be real. That's some nasty underwear, man. I think it's funny though what you said. Sean saying I've had chronic back pain for 12 years. Oh my god. Do you have steroid injections, Sean? What's your health issue with regards to that? If you don't mind sharing. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. Shane is saying, I'm from Santa Claus in India. Santa Claus in India. I've never been there, Shane. Sounds very mystical. GG1, are you from UK? I'm from England. Yes, I am. Grace saying, not yet, Yorick, because it only this football Not yet, Yorick, because it's only this football only happened yesterday, so I've got swollen on my back too. Sorry to hear that, Gracie, again. GG1, is UK taken over by Islamist state? No, it's not, GG1. There's more than there used to be, let's say Muslims, let's say, but is it taken over? No, it's not. Not completely, no. It's not, in my opinion. Grace is saying, this fall only happened yesterday, so I've got swelling on my back and that as well. It sounds like I'm in a rough place at the moment, Gracie. Hope you heal soon. Tim. Hello, Tim. How are you? My name is Brad. Nice to meet you. What lessons do you think we failed to learn from Jurassic Park? Oh, shit. What a question. Can anyone answer that? What lessons do you think we failed to learn from Jurassic Park? I'll try and answer that, Tim. It's a very, I've never heard that question in my life. 10 out of 10 for originality. 10 out of 10 for thinking out the box, Tim. The lessons I'd say is that humans can't control nature. We haven't learned that though. Humans think they can control nature. Maybe we can to an extent. We try to play God and it doesn't work out. That's what we failed to learn that lesson. I think we failed to learn that lesson. That's my answer for that one. Can you kill the Ender Dragon? Katie, what's the Ender Dragon? I don't think I can kill it. I've never tried to kill an Ender Dragon before, so I don't think I can. Hi, Ronan. Hello, Ronan. How are you? Hope you're okay. Good to see you on here again. Hope that you're doing all right. Hope you're doing well. Gracie's saying I can't lie flat. I'm sorry. They said a surgery is not necessary at the minute. Right. Surgery is, Gracie, is probably last stage anyway. That's when nothing else has worked, which is a good thing. It might not feel like it, but they try other things first. Sometimes steroid injections can help, at least for a few months. Not that I'm a doctor, by the way. I hold my hands up. I'm not a bloody doctor, let's be honest, but I do work in theatres, and I do see people with spinal issues, let's say, and a lot of them have injections. But there's no guarantee, of course. Tracy says hi. Hi, Tracy. How are you? Hope you're okay. My name's Brad. Doggo. Doggo says yes. Fair enough, Doggo. What do you mean by yes, Doggo? Yorick saying it's a condition that's hereditary. Of course, it can be, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're born with it, I suppose. Are you born? I don't know, actually. I need to look into that. Shane saying, are all Brits like that with the accent, or is it just that sounds a tinge zesty, bro? A tinge zesty. I've never been... Shane, I've never been called that my accent is a tinge zesty. No, they all sound different, Shane. The accent of the English, Scottish, whatever, it changes wherever you're from. I live 30 miles away from Manchester, and someone from Manchester will sound totally different to me. Not totally different, but quite different, let's say. Hitler. What a name, Hitler. I like your hairstyle. Yeah. Did it myself, mate. I did it myself. Grace is saying I don't care, Yorick. Okay. UKG. How you doing, UKG? Good to see you on here again. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well, man. So my microdosing is going really well so far. Almost 5 days with no nicotine pods. Well done, UKG. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. You can do it. SAB Trader says hi. Excuse me. Hello, SAB Trader. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all, just to send that out there. Jarek saying to Gracie, did anyone in your family had it before, like your grandparents? Grace saying, or on do yoga or Pilates for 3 to 6 weeks. I'd say Gracie more than that. I think not doing yoga and Pilates, it should be a lifelong thing if you've got back pain, especially, just to try and combat that. SAB trying to say, what haircut? Well, yeah, there's no hair, mate. It's fucking gone. Grace saying can't do it. Because you, I don't know, because you do a version of it. Ronan's saying hello to Gracie. Gracie's saying, Yorick, I don't know, as I don't know my parents, what my actual family about. I don't know, as I don't know my parents, what my actual family history is there. Aaron, I did answer your question. I did answer your question, mate. And I would say if you're miserable in your fucking job, you absolutely hate it. It's giving you a decent living, but you fucking despise the job. But there's another job, there's a new opportunity, and maybe it's less money, but it's enough to live on. I go for the new job. Why be miserable? Try the new thing, and hopefully it's more aligned to who you are as a person. Take the risk, mate. Again, that's your choice. Why don't you join Islam? Because I don't want to. I don't join any religions. I respect all religions, but I don't follow any. I have my own internal emotional guidance system. My own wisdom within. Anyway, daily dose of, I can't say this fucking UKG, sorry mate. Psilocybin, I can't say that properly. Keeping strong though, UKG as always. Grace saying I'm adopted, Rick. Yorick. Ron is saying Aaron is going through comments. Yeah, I have been going through the comments. Thank you, Ronan. I'm doing my best. Enigma. Fantastic to see more crackhead influencers on YouTube. I'm not a crackhead. Oh dear. I'm not a crackhead. Grace is saying a handstand flipped into a crab and fell. A handstand flips into a crab and fell. Yorkshire, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, Yorkshire. Will you sub to Mr. Laugh a Lot? I don't know who that is. To you. Have you got your own channel? Check. Jokesphere has got his own channel. If you want to check it out, please do. You're saying Enigma, you definitely are one. Laura saying, even though I'm not a moderator, I'll still keep the chat right. So everyone like and subscribe and keep the chat friendly. Plus, he's going through the comments at his pace. So wait your turn and don't spam. Thank you so much, Ronan. Thank you so much. I'm going to pin that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Grace is saying for now. Okay. You're saying thank you to Ronan. Grace saying can't do yoga for 3 to 6 weeks. All right, you know. Oh, sorry, Gracie, if I misinterpreted what you said before. You can't do it for a while. It needs to heal a little bit, settle down. Big Father says buy Fortcoin. Buy Fortcoin, guys. Get it while it's hot. Big Father has recommended you buy Fortcoin, coin, whatever the hell that is. Abe is saying England faced India in the semi-finals yesterday and India won by 7 runs. It was a really, really close match. I bet it was a good match, that Abe's. I bet you'd love that. Wow. I bet that was close. Oh, well, it was close by the sounds of it. But it was entertaining. No, thank you for letting me know about it, Ebs. I didn't know, because I don't follow it, as you know. But anyway, I'll check it out. I'll check the final out. I hope it's a close final. Entertaining. And what about the cricket? Rona saying, Gracie, how does yoga help? I've wondered for a while. I suppose yoga can reduce inflammation and helps the muscles become more supple, which can ease off tension in the body, amongst other things. Anyway, I invite you to all read the Quran and join Islam. No, thank you. Respect to anyone who, whatever you want to believe in what you want to believe in, but I don't know. Not for me. I don't need it. Anyway, Rat Boy. I love the British English. Hi, Rat Boy. How are you? My name's Brad. Shane, it says Indiana, not India. Ah, okay then. Sorry, man. You can't, Grace said, I can't do yoga or Pilates. Okay. Jim Smith. This guy sold me heroin last year. Of course he did. Gracie saying Ronan. Okay, Ronan says, oh, sorry, Gracie, I brought my glasses, so I can't really read or type well. How have you brought your glasses, Ronan? What have you done? What's happened? Have you got I'm assuming you don't have a spare pair of glasses then? You're saying, Jim, not talking about drugs, please. Anyway, Gracie's saying, include me as well, Yorick. Ron is saying, Yorick, how are you? Yorick's saying, do you miss doing yoga, Gracie? Good question. Gracie's saying, I'm at home. I was in hospital earlier and yesterday. Sounds like you've been through a bit of a hard time there, Gracie. A bit of a challenging time. Billy is retracted the message. Hi, Billy. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Johnny's saying, I'm good, Ron, thank you. Gracie says, yes. Billy saying, you sound like you're from Manchester. Well, not far from Manchester, Billy. Surely, about 30 miles away. Where are you from, Billy? Johnny said he's from Lincolnshire. Who, me? I'm Lancashire. Gracie saying they aren't going to do any treatment for it yet. Yeah, they're not going to do like a full back operation, let's say, to keep it speaking layman's terms, because they try other treatments first that are less risky, let's say, Gracie. Yorick's asking, saying, are you nervous about treatment, Gracie? Abe's saying, Gracie, do you have any other hobbies? Good question. Katrina. Hi, Katrina. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Saying hello from Athens in Greece. Interesting. How is life, Katrina, in Athens? Do you like living there? Is it a nice place to live? It sounds amazing. I've never been, but I can picture it in my mind. I've heard of Athens, of course. I bet it's a nice place to visit. Gracie's then saying, Yorick, they said they ain't going to do anything now. Only treatment is pain management. Could be steroid injections. Is a common one. Seamus is saying, my real name is Dara and I'm playing for Liverpool FC. Okay, Dara, you play for Liverpool. You must be a really good player. What position do you play, Dara? Toby's saying yes. Don't know what you mean by that. Grace is saying physical education. Rehabilitation. That kind of thing as well. Toby's saying please sub. Toby's, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Rick is saying Liverpool. I'm saying hi. Kirsty saying, what is your favourite football team, bro? Kirsty. If I'm honest, the team that I support is not very good. The Blackburn Rovers, the shit. Let's be honest. They used to be good years ago, but they're not so good now. I prefer rugby, if I'm honest. I like football. I don't mind it. I watch the highlights here and there, but I don't follow it passionately anymore. Not like I used to when I was younger. I prefer rugby. What team do you support though, Kirsty? I still have some interest in it, but not loads. Yorick saying anyone here from England? I'll just share that comment, Yorick. Is anyone here from England or elsewhere? Eb saying, who is your most favourite person in the world? You can only choose one person. For me, it's my mum. That's lovely, Ebs. That's lovely. You're very lucky to have that person. My favourite person in the world is my partner, Sander. Definitely. Definitely. 1000%. That's my favourite person. Eb's saying I'm from India, of course. Abshek, have you been to the mountain where the Himalayas are? But that's interesting as well. Rona said, I fell right into the filing cabinet at work to get a sick slip for one of my pupils and tripped over a bag and broke my wrist. I broke my glasses. Thankfully, the wrist I broke is my weak hand. Ouch. Shit, Ronan. That sounds fucking awful. Hope that you're okay. So you broke your wrist. What's going to happen with your wrist then? Have you been to the hospital? That sounds painful, mate. Yes, Yorick, it sounds painful. Nobody, hi, nobody. I think I've seen you on here a while ago, nobody. Correct me if I'm wrong. Saying, hey, dude. Hello, nobody. Ronan's saying it does, but I'll be fine. I'm a brave boy. Just fucking battling through it, Ronan. Hope that it heals soon. Abe's saying, I have a question. Does the weather in England be cloudy most of the days like the internet portrays? Abe's, in North England, a lot of the time it's cloudy. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Not every... Yeah, it is. Let's be real. A lot of the time, it's cloudy. Abe's. Yes. It's Gracie saying open. Ron saying if he plays for Liverpool, how is he texting when there's a game right now which I'm watching? Ronan, he might actually be playing and watching this stream at the same time. Obviously not. Playing for Liverpool whilst watching my stream, of course. Of course, a professional footballer would be doing that. Oh dear. I don't know how you do that, Ronan. Multitasking, mate. I'm joking here. Hi, Paige. Hello, Paige. How are you? Did you get into the school that you wanted to get into? Have you found out yet? I hope that you have. And how's your arm doing? Is it healing well? Zorro is saying Arsenal or Liverpool. If I was going to choose, if I'm honest, I'd say Liverpool. I don't hate Arsenal though. I think they'll win it this year. But I was going to choose a team. I'd choose Liverpool. Anyway, Yorick saying, yes, Abs. Most days are cloudy and rainy. Gracie saying, my parents talking about spines. Okay. Rona saying, no, I'm from Alaska, but live in England. Wow. It's really cold up there, Jordan. Really cold. Gracie saying hot water works too. Yes, it does, Gracie. You're absolutely right. Hot water can help ease the pain. Yes, of your back pain. Absolutely. Nobody's saying tomorrow I'm going to meet my girlfriend and give me some tips. Nobody. What, you're going to meet your girlfriend? Can you give us a bit more context to that, what you're on about? You're going to meet your girlfriend. What tips? What tips would you like? Is it a girlfriend that you've had for a long time, or is it a new girlfriend? Is it a date? I don't know. Please elaborate. Dennis is saying hello. Hello, Dennis. My name's Brad. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It means a lot. It really helps the channel. I'm just sending some appreciation out there. Edward is saying it's 4:41 and I'm in WA right now. What's WA, Edward? Sorry, mate. What's WA the abbreviation for? Ebs is saying, Yorick, no, I have not been to the Himalayas. I'm from South India, and Himalayas are in Nepal, near in the northern parts of India, but I'd love to visit the Himalayas. I bet it's absolutely breathtaking, the Himalayas. Edward is saying hi. Hi, Edward. Ronan is saying, the council is finally doing something good and paying for my physio appointment, so thank the fire trucking Lord. You can probably tell what word I would have used, but won't, as it's family friendly. Yeah. Good, you get the physio appointments. It's hard to get those sometimes. Ronan saying, I don't like Arsenal. I absolutely hate Arsenal. So, fair enough. You can't love everyone. What team do you support, Ronan? I forgot. I've forgotten. I don't hate Arsenal at all, personally, but I know some people do. Ronan's then saying, what, England or Alaska? Both are cold. Yeah, they are. Alaska's a lot more colder than England, though, isn't it? That's where there's a lot of nights, isn't there? So many hours of nights every day for a long, long time. Anyway. Nobody's saying, I think Johnny Sins is a good person. He has many professions. We need to motivate him for his good concentration on work. Oh dear. Right, okay then, Ronan. Not Ronan. Forgive me, Ronan. Nobody said that. Not Ronan. Okay. You're a Liverpool fan. Fair enough. Not done so well this year. Not been Liverpool's year this year, has it? Unfortunately. Dean, hi Dean. Hello, Dean. My name's Brad. All comments reading out loud. You skip mine comment. I'm reading the best I can, Dean, in real time. I try to give a little bit of attention to each one. Sometimes it takes me a little bit of time to get there, but I will get there. So shout out to Dean. Eddie's saying, Brad, you told you would give us a room tour on our 100th episode. Don't forget. Abes, I will honour what I've said. I'll give my apartment tour. I will. You've not forgotten that one, have you? This is episode 98. Ronan's saying, I do miss Alaska. Why do you miss Alaska? It's not far from Russia, is it, really? Blake. Hi, Blake. My name's Brad. Hello from Wales. Hello back to you. Ronan's saying, thanks for reminding me, Brad. What's one country we'd never go to? Is it Sierra Leone? I can't say it properly. I think that's one. I won't want to go there. Afghanistan? No, thank you. I won't want to go there. There's probably quite a few other shitholes that I won't go to as well. No disrespect to anyone who's from them places. Would I go to Uganda? No. Maybe I'm being a bit ignorant there, but they're not places I won't want to go to. There's probably lots of other places too that aren't the best. I don't think Iran's great at this time of year either. Let's be real, because of what's going on. But anyway, that's another conversation. I just hope it ends. The war, it's awful. Lee says that high five to Lee. How are you, Lee? What country would you never go to? It's Joe Ronan. I'm going to pin that one. You want to visit your university? What, in Alaska? Good memories there then, Ronan, by the sounds of it. Lola Bear. Hi, Lola. I think I've seen you on here before. Hi back to you. Hope you're okay. Ronan saying, well, Brad, remember, we have got a romantic getaway to Rome. Of course. Abe's is saying, what food do you like to eat while the weather is raining outside? That's a different question, Abe's. What food do you like to eat while the weather? I don't know. I think a basic meal. I don't know what meal. I don't know, Abe's. I can't think of one. It rains here all the time, Abe's. So I'm eating so many different meals while it rains outside. So I couldn't really pick one. North Korea, Abe's, it wouldn't be the best place to go to either. Lee is saying, I wouldn't want to go to the UK. It's a shithole, Lee. There's some truth in that. Lee, there's some truth. Let's be real. Some of the UK is a shithole. It's not the best, and it's gone downhill big time, Lee. Where are you from, by the way, Lee, if you don't mind me asking? There's some nice, Lee, there's still, some of the UK is still nice. It's still lovely. York's lovely. Edinburgh's lovely. Oxford's lovely. Stratford upon Avon is lovely. There's other places as well that I've not mentioned that are really nice. However, Lee, there's a lot of it that's not. So there's a lot of truth to what you've just said there, if I'm being real. Anyway, Abby, hi, Abby. Have you ever been to Toronto? No, but I'd love to go. I'd love to go to Toronto. That is definitely a place I'd like to visit too. If I was going to go to Canada, Abby, I'd be going to Toronto. Have you ever been to Toronto? Has anyone else ever been to Toronto? Abe's saying North Korea. No way. Would you want to go there, man? I think the only thing good about going to North Korea would be at least it'd be a story to tell. Most people wouldn't be able to say they've been there and survived it. Bobby, hi Bobby. Is Ronan your husband? No. The official Marsha. What football soccer team do you support? I call it football because I'm British. Yeah, I call it football too. It's Blackburn Rovers, but they're not very good. The Mad Titan. Hi, the Mad Titan. What's your channel about? The Mad Titan. Usually, today I'm just reading the comments. I've been working all week with the Mad Titan, and I've not really planned. I've no script. I've nothing today. I'm just going with the flow. I'm speaking to people, reading the comments, going with the flow. That's it. But usually I speak about narcissism. I talk about toxic people. I talk about confidence, imposter syndrome, psychology, basically, self-improvement, becoming a better person, making sense of the suffering in the world, in life, and just becoming a better, well-rounded, stronger person. I speak about those things a lot of the time, the Mad Titan. But today, I've been working all week. I work at a hospital. I work as a scrub nurse. I've been working all fucking week, mate. I'm tired, and I'm just doing a live. I'm just turning up. I'm just speaking to you guys and letting you just reading the comments, going with the flow. I really enjoy doing this. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Anyway, Ron is saying, Bobby, no, I'm not his husband. It's a joke. Lee says, I'm in London. It's a total dump. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lee. How long have you lived there for, Lee? And can you give us some examples of why you're saying it's a dump? Thank you for sharing, by the way. Dominica saying, hi, lad. My name is William. How's it going? Hi, William. Where are you from? I'm from Enfield in Liverpool. Yeah, I've heard of Enfield in Liverpool. I'm from Chorley, Lancashire, which is about 30 miles away from Manchester, William. Nice to meet you, by the way. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed as well. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Fortula. Hi, Fortula. What's going on with those eyebrows, dude? Why are they so on the sides of your eyes? Fortula, it's just the way I look. I've got a bald head and my eyebrows are what they are. It's just the way I am. It's just the way I look. This is my appearance. It's just me. And that's not perfect, is it? But it's just fucking me. That's it. Anyway, Rahul Wayne saying, hey, Vin Diesel, what's up, dude? My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. I'm all right. How are you? Abby saying, I'm in Toronto. Nice, Abby. What's it like living in Toronto? That's interesting. What's it like living in Toronto? What's good about it? What's bad about it? What do you love about it? Whatever. Ronan saying, I've been to Toronto to visit my friend. What was it like, Ronan? I'd love to go there. Definitely love to go there. The Mad Titan saying the plague had started in London. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And then it spread throughout, causing a lot of death, didn't it? The plague, the Black Death, they called it. Long, long time ago, but yes. Abe's is saying, well, every country has a good side and a bad side. Very, very fair. Very, very true, Abe's. Absolutely. Nothing's perfect. Nothing's ideal. There's a good and there's bad. William saying, what do you support? I support Liverpool and Arsenal. Wow. You've got it all covered there, William. Fair enough. Blackburn, they're not great. Ahmed saying, do you know Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, no, I don't know. What is it, Ahmed? Yorick is saying like, subscribe, turn on the notifications and comment. Thank you, Yorick. I'm pinning that. Thank you. Abe's is saying, what is your favourite milkshake? Mine is butterscotch. Wow. I've never had that, Abe's. I'm going to be boring and say vanilla, Abe's. I like vanilla milkshake. Butterscotch sounds interesting, though. I've never had that. Salted caramel, I love as well. There's so many different ones. I've never had salted caramel milkshake. I'm like lying here. But strawberry's nice, of course. Vanilla's nice. There's lots of nice ones. Abby saying, what is the craziest surgery you've ever scrubbed in for? What a good question that is. Okay, I've got one. This is crazy. There was one person, listen to this. Look at my forearm here. This girl, bless her, she self-harmed and she was sticking bits of plastic and toothbrushes and all sorts inside of her skin. Loads of plastic fragments were inside of her forearm. She was self-harming and stashing like shards of plastic, little plastic toys and little bits, all the loads in her forearm. And it was a plastic surgery case, Abby. And they were just, obviously the patient was under a general anaesthetic, meaning they were completely asleep. And the surgeon was just getting all the bits out. And I don't know why. It just looked harrowing. The damage that she'd done, self-harming that she'd done was really... Oh, she'd done loads of it in the past, but there was so much plastic in her forearm. She'd really gone to town on herself. And that was great. I thought that was I felt sorry for the girl. I really did. I really, really, really did. And it stood out as quite harrowing, let's say. So that's one story I've got there. Anyway, Mr. Offline, Uncle Fester. Is that very kind? My name's Brad. The Mad Titan saying all work and no play makes brain dull and grey. The Mad Titan. There's truth in that. All work and play makes Jack a very dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a very dull boy is another saying as well, the Mad Titan. There's truth in that. Too much of anything's bad if you're working all the time. You're not doing it, having any fun and any recreational time, and it's not good for you. Mad Titan, got a point. Too much play and not enough work's also bad, isn't it? Too much fun times, too much drinking, too much drugs is not good either, Mad Titan. So it's getting the right balance, though. I agree with what you're saying, though. Too much work's no good. Ron is saying, I played Uncle Fester in a school show, LOL. I've already got the costume. I'm laughing at myself. And Brad, one word, cold, LOL. It's all good. What? Random. Shake some. Shake some what? Millie. Hi, Millie. What's your favourite type of sports car? Good question. Wow, that's a good question. Aston Martin, DB9. But there's lots of other good ones. I like Porsche as well. There's so many other good ones. What's yours favourite, Millie? The Mad Titan saying, being bald is better than being a balding man. Cheer up, lad. Do you know what, the Mad Titan? You're absolutely right. I don't feel bad about being bald at all. It's obvious I am. It's okay that I am. I accept that I am. It's there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me. But I agree. If you're balding and you're still trying to grow your hair, it doesn't look good. You've got like a fucking monk haircut. It looks shit. Mad Titan, I agree. So it's better to just shave it all off, which I do. But thank you for the pick me up there, the Mad Titan. Harry Tidswell, hello. I'm the doctor. Okay then, Harry. How are you? Everyone's saying bye, Brad. I'm going to sleep. Looking forward for the next live. Enjoy the weekend. Stay happy and healthy. Good night and take care. It's great to see you on here again. Thank you for being so positive. Thank you for thought-provoking questions. I'm live again, UK time at 10 in the morning. I don't know what time that is where you are in India, but have a good night's sleep and enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend, should I say. Ronan says, Brad changes the pinned comment more times. I shout at my year nines. Do I change it a lot? Phantom Jellyfish is saying, I thought it. Phantom Jellyfish, thank you for sharing that. You enjoy. Bask in the ambience of your own flatulence there. Crisco Bushido. Hello, Crisco Bushido. In these dark times, may peace rise above all conflicts and reach every corner of the world. Crisco Bushido, thank you. That's beautifully said. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, Crisco Bushido. I'm going to read that again because I think it's really good. In these dark times, may peace rise above all conflict and reach every corner of the world. I hope so, Crisco. It's turbulent times. Let's say that much. Anyway. Ronan's being sick. Anyway, Abby saying pros. So much diversity of people. Amazing community. Great park. Subway is great. So many cool places. Stuff is always going on. Beautiful some places, LOL. Amazing food. So much diversity. Abby, Toronto. Thank you for explaining Toronto. That sounds great. I need to go at some point. Sorry, I can't say your name or Anais, nice to meet you. I hope I'm saying your name wrong. If I'm saying it wrong, please. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sorry. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me, Anais. I'm going to sub. Thank you for subscribing. Means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you to anyone else that subscribed too. EZA Gaming is saying LOL. Anais is saying, I'm going to sub. Done. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ron saying good stuff. Krusty Pizza is saying Arsenal all the way. Are they gonna? Do you think they're gonna win it, Krusty Pizza? Ron saying I'm bowling at 31. More than most people do. Most men do. At some point, I got it even earlier. I started bowling at 19, mate. And the percent each decade, like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, the percentage goes higher. There's not many that don't. It's just got to make the best of it, Ronan. Some people have hair transplants. However, you've got to take medication to maintain it. People think you get a hair transplant. People go to Turkey. They get the turkey teeth. They get the turkey hair as well. Each their own. There's nothing wrong with it. It's each their own. I've not done it, but each their own. I get it. Whatever. But you've got to take medications to maintain that as well. And could there be complications with that? Maybe. But anyway, you just got to fucking, what's it called? Go with it. Accept it. Adapt the best you can. Could you get a skinhead, Ronan? I'm not suggesting you do. By the way, do what you think's best for you. Abby, I don't know what your hair looks like either, mate. Abby saying, I love your confidence so much, like brushing off the mean things. Thanks, Abby. Yeah. It's took me a while to... I've dealt with so many shitty things in life, Abby. I've dealt with some fucking assholes. I've been on the receiving end of some nasty shit in my life. So dealing with this on here is easy for me. But thank you, Abby. Abby saying, I've watched Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy. I'm basically a doctor. Yeah. Yorick saying, Abby, you have to be. You get so many trolls. Yeah, being a YouTuber is not for the faint of heart. It's not. If you're going to do lives, you're going to get attacked. People are going to hide behind the phones. Most people are really nice. But you're going to get some people that are trolls and they're going to attack you. They're going to be nasty. And they're going to put you down. And you're going to be able to keep going. Anyway. Sorry. Andre. Hi, Andre. What's your favourite pizza? Mine is pepperoni with cream cheese. Andre, pepperoni with cream cheese. Nice. Mine, I'm going to be really, really boring, is margarita. Really basic, but I really enjoy it. I like the thin, crispy pizzas. Like I think the original pieces were from Napoli in Italy, and they use 00 flour. And that makes the pizza very crispy. And that's how they're originally meant to be. And I prefer those types of pizzas too. But everyone's got their own opinion. I'd be saying Yorick, WDYM. I don't know what does WDYM mean. Sorry, Abby, I forgot what that means. What do you mean? What do you mean? That was that. All right, okay. The Mad Titan said, last time I heard your accent was when I played the game Kingdom Come Deliverance. Wow. Okay, where are you from? Oh, yeah, Mad Titan. Are you from London, you said, didn't you? You're saying, I meant you have to be confident. Yes, you do. And confident doesn't mean that you think you're better than it. It's confidence is just being accepting who you are. I have ups and downs with my confidence, though, if I'm honest. Most of the time, I'm decent with it or good with it. But other times, I struggle. I have times when I have ups and downs, too, with that, if I'm honest. I'd be saying I'm real. I believe you, Abby. I believe you. Trad wives be like. Okay, hi, Trad wives be like. Race IQ question. Okay, which parent's genes is said to have strongest influence on a child's intelligence? And which race scores lowest on IQ testing? Do race and IQ and race and income graphs match? I'll try my best. Maybe I'm not going to be able to answer those things. And I think my emotional intelligence IQ is very high, but maybe lower in some others. But let me have a look. I would go with, I'm going to guess this is 50-50. Which parent's genes is said to have strongest influence on a child's intelligence? I'd say the father. And which race scores lowest on IQ testing? Wow, which race scores lowest on IQ testing? I'm going to guess, oh God, African, maybe. I could be wrong. Do race and IQ and race and income graphs match? Do race and IQ and race and income graphs match? I think the higher your IQ, the more the potential, the higher probability trades with wives. The higher IQ, the higher probability that you'll be on a higher income. I hope I've answered that right. But anyway, read that. I've read it. I've read it the best I can. My name's Brad, by the way. Nice to meet you. I hope you're okay. I've guessed with some of those, if I'm honest. I could be completely wrong. Forgive me if I am. I've guessed. But I've answered them the best I can. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, elaborate. Explain why, and then I can learn. Anyway, you're saying, I don't believe it does, Trad. Okay. Mohammed, what's up? Oiny slot. Hi, Mohammed. How are you? Hope you're okay. The Mad Titan said, it's random, I think. Any gene can become dominant. Good answer, man. I guessed. Any gene can become dominant. That makes sense. It sounds like it makes sense. Not that I'm... Yorik's also saying, Yorik, every race has smart and dumb people. You're absolutely right. There's different types of intelligence as well. Which parent's genes are said to have strongest influence on a child's intelligence? I'd say the mother, because it's usually the mum that's bringing up the child. I'd say the mother. But could it be either? Very thought-provoking questions, by the way, Trey's wives be like. Thank you. You're making me think a little bit there, which is a good thing. I like that. I love learning, by the way, and I don't always get everything right though. I don't know what my IQ would be. I'm not saying mine would be the highest. I'm aware of that, but it's definitely not the lowest either. But I don't know where I'd be at. But anyway, they say as well, your IQ can only go so high, don't they? It can only go so high, you can't improve it. I don't know if anyone believes in that. But anyway, that's what I've heard once. Zuki, hi Zuki, evening all. Zuki saying, hi Zuki, how are you? How's life? I hope that you're okay. Good to see you on here again, of course. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. I appreciate you all. Snow Squirrel, no. How you raised those food, good nutrition, education, environment, etc. Nurture. Take those away and IQ will be lower. Also, there's street smart as well, Snow Squirrel. Street smart. Being able to navigate challenging environments requires a certain type of intelligence to an extent. How you're raised, yes. Are you challenged in a healthy way? Good food, good nutrition is going to help, isn't it? If you're eating shit food, you're around idiots all the time, it could have a negative effect on you big time. Puts you back in life potentially, Snow Squirrel. Are you not born with a certain amount of IQ though? You've got a certain level. I don't know. I need to look this up. Or you've just got a certain IQ and that's it. It can't go any higher or lower. I don't know. Interesting though. Who's Arnie Slot? I don't know who that is, Mohammed. My name's Brad, Mohammed. Anyway, trad wives be like, he's saying, income of European countries versus African countries. IQ of European countries versus African countries, correlation, explain it. Let me try. I don't know what the correlation of that is. I don't know the answer to that question, Tracy Wise. Be like, I don't know. Do you know the answer? Can you give your answer? I don't know, if I'm honest. Income of European countries versus African countries. The income of European countries would generally be a lot higher than African countries at the present moment, isn't it? Or the past whatever, how many years, I don't know. The IQ of the European countries would have had better education because it would have been a nice, probably a healthier environment, more affluent environment compared to African countries. So the African countries won't have had any, most people won't get education. Imagine if you're born in Uganda. Some people are just born with HIV, aren't they? It's horrendous. They're born in Uganda. Your mum's got HIV, your dad's got HIV, you've got HIV. You've got a really bad start in life. There's no clean water. There's no schools. You're barely surviving. You're lucky if you make it to 5 years old. Your IQ is not going to get chance, even if you're just not going to get any chance to do anything. So, however, on the other side, you're living in a European country. Let's say you're born in London. You get to go to school. You've got food and water. You've got a roof over your head. There's chance for you to go to college and university. There's opportunities for you. You can do better. That's my answer. Anyway, Zuki's saying an IQ does not equal intelligence, and intelligence itself is somewhat subjective. Thank you, Zuki. Very intelligent. Gosh, what intelligence there, Zuki. Interesting, thought-provoking. Snow School said, I just explained a portion of exactly that, Trad. Aman saying, I like your bald. Thank you, Aman. I like my bald too. Anyway, whatever. Today's advice be like, compare and contrast accomplishments and parents of Barack Obama. So let's say Jussie Smollett. I can't because I don't know who Jussie Smollett is. Sorry, I don't know who that is. I'm saying I wrote the cons, but he didn't read it. I'm really sorry, Abby. Abby, I'm sorry. Abby, it's not come out. It's not come on. Abby, I'm really, really sorry. But it's not, some of the comments, not all the comments are going there. I've only read the pros, Abby. If you're still there, Abby, it's only giving me the pros, not the cons. It's not on the screen that I can see right now. Honestly, I've just checked. Sometimes on YouTube recently, I've been finding on the lives, not all the comments are coming through. I'm really sorry. I just can't see it. Anyway, let me get back to where I was at. You're saying there's also emotional intelligence. Yeah, there is. Mario Craft, you want to go being nasty? Okay. The Mad Titan, the fact that you reflect upon your problems and be honest with yourself makes you a guy with a strong character. Oh, thanks, the Mad Titan. Thanks, man. Try to. Try to reflect upon my problems, be honest with yourself. I try to be honest with myself. It's hard though sometimes being honest with yourself, mate. Sometimes it's painful, but that's what you learn, mate. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you, Mad Titan. You've just done a very good analysis of me there. Thank you. And I'll take that. Thanks. Snow Squirrel saying, I agree, Zuki. There are different types of intelligence. Yes, absolutely. Do you believe that IQ can't be changed, though? I've read that ages ago. I've not looked into it on a deep level, though. IQ, I really haven't. You're saying WDYM means what do you mean? Trades-wise, be like, which parent has the strongest emotional intelligence, though? I'd say, statistically, it would be the mum. Which parent would be the mum? More than likely. I think I've always had high. Basically, I've always had high emotional intelligence all my life. I didn't realize it though for most of my life. I didn't realize it. I wasn't aware of it. Anyway, Zuki saying, and African countries are have lower access to education across primary, secondary, higher education. Yeah, they have much less resources overall, Zuki. They don't have access to opportunities whatsoever a lot of the time, or very limited opportunities. So therefore, they can't display the true strengths or anything. They don't get a chance. Zigarette. Where are you from? I'm from Chorley. I'm from Chorley, Lancashire, which is 30 miles away from Manchester in England. I was saying, which flipping admin deleted my cons comments? I was just splitting straight facts. Abby, I don't think anyone's retracted your message because I would have seen it on here. It's just not come on, Abby. I'm really sorry. It happens sometimes. If you want to put it on again. I'm sorry. It happens. I can't control it. It's been happening a few times recently on YouTube. I'm reading all the comments as I go along as well. Trades wise, be like, yeah, okay, cool. Zigarette saying, is Arsenal going to win the Premier League and the Champions League? Maybe. I think you've got a good chance of winning the league, the Premier League. I'm not sure about Champions League, but you've got a good chance. Derek saying no one's deleted your comment, Abby. No, they haven't. I've not seen it. It's gone, Abby. It's not there. I know. It's frustrating. It's happens. Abby, Yorik's got his own channel. Yorik does lives, and Yorik's been having the same problem. People have been writing on his channel, on his lives, and the comments just been disappearing, Abby. I don't know why. Because Abby, all you've been is really respectful and really kind on here. So no one's deleted your messages. You know what I'm saying? It's not showing up. Maybe it's automatically removed by YouTube. Yeah. Sometimes I don't know why, but it's happening recently. Zuki's then saying, trades wise be like, it depends on a huge number of factors, mostly environmental. There isn't a default stronger influence from either parent. Unless the stronger influence would be it's which parent is more present with it, with that child's development. So imagine you've got the dad that works all the time and the mum's at home all the time. Just an example. The dad's just working his ass off trying to get the money in to pay the bills, and the mum's just looking after the kid all the time. The mum's going to have most influence over that child. State the obvious. Anyway, Alicia Phillips says yes and hi. Hi, Alicia. Trades wise be like, only UK fact check, okay? Divrat Pandey saying, where are you from? From where you are. Where am I from? I am from Chorley. I am from England, near Manchester. Mouse Commander. Hi, Mouse Commander. Welcome. Have you seen a waffle textured fighter jet? No, I've never seen a waffle textured fighter jet. No. So you can say it could be argued that biologically women are better at processing emotions, especially in stressful situations. But it's not a default case scenario across the board. No, it's not. It's so individual, isn't it? People are complex, Zuki. Mabes. Nabes, I'm not reading that, mate, but you've got some issues with your genitalia there. And you're sharing it. Good luck with that. Go to the doctors if you've got it. I hope it heals, whatever that is. He's probably just saying some sick stuff just to get a laugh. Anyway, I'm not reading that. Zigarette saying, are you happy about Arsenal winning the Premier League and the Champions League and the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup? Am I happy about it? No, I'm not happy. I'm not angry, but I'm not happy either. I'm very neutral towards that. I don't know. It's good to see someone else win it, I suppose. I hope they do well, but I'm not emotionally connected to it, if I'm honest. Derek saying, type it again, Abby. Let's see if it shows up. If it don't show up again, maybe it's automatically being removed by YouTube. Yes, that could be the case. Ewan's Rockness saying, do you stand for Palestine? I stand for peace and love and not war throughout the world. I don't stand on any side though, if I'm honest. No, I don't stand for any side. I just want peace. Anyway, Isa Green. Evening, everyone. Happy Friday. Iska Green. Happy Friday to you too. Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. Hope that you're okay. Happy Friday back to you, of course. Thank you. You're saying, Mabes, I don't know if you're joking or being serious. Yeah. Anyway, DJ, Vin Diesel, is that you? Yeah, this is the English version of Vin Diesel. This is the what's it called? The vintage edition of Vin Diesel. David saying, free Iran from Islam. Right. I'm not going political on here. The Mad Titan, don't judge yourself with IQ, measure yourself with EQ and emotional curtant. I can't say that right. The Mad Titan, can you elaborate a bit more? That's interesting. Don't judge yourself with IQ. Measure yourself with EQ. Emotional quotient. I've never heard that one before. DJ saying, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, DJ. Iska Green, new here from Exeter. Oh, cool. My channel is called Inspirational Ambivert. This is the Let's Get Inspired live vlog. Today I was reading through the comments, going with the flow. I do speak about working on yourself, confidence, narcissism, toxic people, dealing with toxic people, working on yourself, personal development, making meaning of life through the suffering. But today I was reading the comments, going with the flow. Winter saying, the one time my Uncle Jeff was dancing with his girlfriend at a wedding in Sun City, the food was great. 5 years later, they found that MF dead in a hen house. Gnarly. Wow, what's gone on there, Winter? That's a crazy story. What happened to that person? Jack, hi Jack. Life is all a theatre, isn't it? Jack, the world is full of actors. The world is full of actors. Shakespeare. In line with what you just said, psychology really is the most possible skill to master, and that and self-awareness. Do you know what, Jack? I fucking agree, mate. I'm pinning your comment. That's brilliant. Jack saying life is all a theatre. Yes, it can be. Psychology really is the most possible skill to master. Yeah, to master the self-mastery and self-awareness, Jack. That's the path. That's the way. I agree. Well said, very wisely said. Trades with wise. Which parent though? Which parent does it say have the strongest influence on IQ or EQ of children? Guessing or fact checking? Again, trades wise be like it depends on the situation. How would you measure that? Trades wise be like, how the hell would you measure that? You'd have to get like experts analysis, watching the parents interact with the child and getting all of that. How would you measure all of that? How would you measure it? It'd be impossible. It'd be impossible to measure all of that because just to get one family dynamic would take so much resources to do that. You'd have to do, imagine that all around the world. How would you get that? I don't see how you could achieve that. Anyway, it's interesting though. Zuki's saying, the Mad Titan, yeah, I think IQ is sort of a bullshit metric for measuring intelligence. It's more about information retention. Yeah, remember your lines, Zuki. EQ, remember your lines. Yeah. It lacks creativity potentially, doesn't it? Adapting. Jack saying Africans and Asians in the UK have some of the highest academic achievements in the country. You're probably right. You're probably right. I work, on that note, Jack, I work in a theatre. I work in operational theatres. And guess what? A lot of them are African. They're doctors, surgeons, consultants, top of the food chain. A lot of them are Indian or whatever. Asian. Declan. PLS, please. Hi, Declan. I think I've seen you on here before, Declan. Hope you're okay. Marianne, welcome back if you've been on here before. Marianne, what's the story of that spot on your face? Marianne, this one, that I've not had all my life. I think it's a liver spot. It came about maybe 5 years ago. It just developed all of a sudden. It's a birthmark, I think. It's not. I used to have a birthmark on my chin, but it went away. And now I've got this here. It just developed all of a sudden. It's not carcinogenic or anything like that. It's just, it may be a liver spot or something like that, or a birth. It can't be a birthmark because I've not had it since birth. Fran Franks, did you think about the man? 1 minute. Oh, I'm just going to close this window. My legs are so sore. I've been exercising. I've been struggling there. Anyway, Fran Franks, did you hear about the man who claimed social welfare and rent allowance in 44 different names? No, Fran Franks, tell me the story. DNRBN, Restore Britain. That's another party, isn't it? Is it Rupert Murdoch or someone like that? What's their policies? What's their main policies? What's Restore going to do? Why is it good? Jimmy Myers. No way, man. You're from Miss Dr. Evil's Island. It's Mini-Me. Yeah. Patient Happy's just trolling. Mike says, guys, who is the KKK? I saw some people talk about joining them in the other live, and they are a friend group or a gang. Does anyone know? Mike, I don't know anything about that. Hello. Okay, if heating's coming on. No worries. I'll put it on. It's cold, I agree. Just gonna put the heating on, guys. It's cold. Of course. Okay, there we go. Jimmy says, oh crap, don't drop a soccer ball. Don't know what you mean by that, Jimmy. I need to close that door too. I'm up and down, guys, sorry. Oh, God. It is cold. Anyway. Patient Happy saying, one time a Chinese man asked me for directions and I sent him walking extra 5k. Okay then, Patient Happy. Patiently happy. Wow. Okay, Zuki's saying, you need to change who you hang around with, Mikey. Harriet is saying, I've got the most angled eyebrows I've ever saw. Enjoy. Elsie. Please say, Elsie, it is my name. Hello, Elsie. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you, by the way. I hope you're okay. Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Say Tate and tired. There you go. Zach. You've always wanted to meet Matt Lucas. Why? The Mad Titan, would you support England would you support England became a monarchy again, your personal opinion? A monarchy again? What do you mean, like the Mad Titan? What do you mean, like the king and the queen rule the country? Like that? To be honest, I'd say no. I'm not a royalist at all, personally. I don't like the royal family. Sorry, I don't. Nope. AKA the monarchy. Why don't I like them? It's because their ancestors were bullies. They were ruthless bullies. They acquired power and land via ruthlessness. They took it on the back and suffering of others, and now they're worshipped as these amazing people, and they're not. They just turn up to events, give a royal wave. I'm not a massive fan of that. I don't worship that. I don't admire that. I don't respect that. Doesn't align with who I am as a person. So the monarchy, I'm not a big fan of. The Mad Titan. No disrespect to anyone that doesn't agree with me. That's absolutely fine. Each their own, but that's not for me. Anyway, that's my personal, quick personal opinion, mate. What's your opinion on that? Anyway. Sarcastic scoundrel, now, not tomorrow, not 5 minutes from now, right now. Sarcastic scoundrel, the power of now is the present. I'll go with that. Israel or Palestine? We just need peace. Anyway, Son Wabize, Israel or I've already asked that. I've already answered that. Spexy, hi Spexy. England, enemy country, sir. England's enemy country, I don't know. Everyone, a lot of places don't like it, the English, do they? Spexy saying, India, best country, upcoming superpower confirmed. Well, India's doing very well. China's the big one, Spexy. China. All the way. I'm not saying I support them, but they're just a big superpower. Zach saying, non-son of Eze, he's British. Got our own problems here. Yes, we do. Laura saying no. What do you mean, Laura? Zach is saying India is not the best country at all. You're in a war as well. What are you talking about? What's the best country? It depends on your perspective, doesn't it? Polster Holster. Hello, Polster Holster. I'm going to say a little word, your sentence here. Peter Piper picked a peck. I'll say it. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled pepper. Of course he did. Zach saying, what about Princess Diana though? I think she went against the grain of the royal family. They didn't like it. She was a rebel and she was taken away. I think they took her out. I like that. Zach, I agree with too. I agree. Do you know why do you like Diana though? You'd like her because she was a rebel. She went against it. She went against it. She did not conform. She was a non-conformist, and she paid for it with her life, Zach. But I agree. I'd agree with you there. That's yeah. Thanks for sharing that. Sporting Greg, are you Austrian? No, I'm a folk. I'm English. Where are you from, Sporting Greg? Spexy in war with. Who knows? Georgina, hi Georgina. Man United and Liverpool. Liverpool, Georgina. Yeah. Georgina says hi. Hi, Georgina. Zach saying couldn't have put it better, mate. Couldn't put it better, mate. Yeah. Are you trans? No, I'm not trans. I'm like, no, I'm not. Each to their own, though. Of course. Each to their own. Bad tight saying, Polster with the tongue twisters. Yeah. It is a tongue twister, mate. Zach saying, yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Yeah, it can be. Yeah, it is sad. Specs saying, full support for your channel, sir. Thank you, Specs here. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It means a lot. I'm doing my best. Spexy saying, everyone like this live. Thank you, Spexy. Thank you so much. Mongy Boy. Where are you from, pal? Hi, Mongy Boy. Hi, Mongy Boy. My name's Brad. Where am I from? I'm from Chorley. I live in Lancashire, northwest England, which is not far from Manchester. About 30 miles away from Manchester, approximately. Where are you from, Mongy Boy? Georgina's saying, glory, glory, Man United. Ronaldo, Rooney, Beckham, Joyce Best. Fair enough, Georgina, if that's the team you support. Emma saying, has anyone heard of Craze K here? No, Emma. I've not. Who's that? Zach is saying, don't want people to have their own opinions and seem like if they do, good, they get taken out. It's all corrupt. It's scary, Zach. You're fucking right, man. Yep. If you don't conform and do what they say, this is their whole family. They've got to perform their duties. They've got to say what they've got to say. They've got to back who they've got to back. They've got to do what they've got to fucking told. And if they don't conform, then they're going to upset the apple cart. And then it gets, look at what happened to Princess Diana. It's not good. Mongy Boy says Stoke-on-Trent, unfortunately, mate. Yeah. A lot of places have gone downhill, Mongy Boy, so badly. Stoke-on-Trent is probably definitely one of them. Oldham, Rochdale, Blackburn, Burnley, Bolton, Bury. The list goes fucking on and on and on. Not just those places, so many others. So yeah, he's going to make the best of it. The Mad Titan saying, you are a wise man and a good person. Thank you, man. I would like to share a beer with you someday. Thanks, that's very kind of you to say. I've only got water with me now, mate, but cheers. Cheers to that. Mad Titan, thank you. What's this around my neck? It's nothing exciting. I don't wear this all the time. That's what that is. It's my microphone. I have a microphone, which is in this little thing here. Well, that's the other one. I attach something to my phone at the bottom, and I have a microphone, and that's what this is. I don't wear this all the time, by the way. I just wear it when I do my lives. Helps me to sound more clear, better. Like, that's what that is. So yeah, that's that, pretty much. Zach saying, yeah, cool, that man cool. Is that, never seen that before? No, it's probably not something you'd usually see commonly, is it really? Not at all, mate, not at all. So yeah, I'm going to be live on Sunday. The next time I'm going to be live is going to be on Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be talking about when your confidence dips. Because usually I'm talking about it because it's been happening to me recently. I've had days where my confidence has just dipped and it's just hard to get out of. We'll speak about that on Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning if anyone's up for it. But anyway, I'm going to keep going with this live anyway. You're right, Saint Sander resting today, I guess. I've not seen her on here. She's probably busy doing something. I don't know. Tired. Yeah. Working all week. You're right, Saints. Yeah, so I've already read that. Zach saying sounds good though. Crazy Mayonnaise saying wow. What's wow, Crazy Mayonnaise? She's had a long shift, long week, I'd say. Yeah, long week. Laura Pirola. Can I have a shout out, please, Laura? Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. And shout out to Laura Pirola. There you go. Crazy Mayonnaise says hi. It's a different name, Crazy Mayonnaise. Egobots UK, whatever. What's with your haircut? It's fucking bald. It's fucking bald. It's not health related. Not got cancer. It's not carcinogenic. It's just a bald head. That's your lot. Contrary to what you might believe, a lot of men are bald. This is the way it goes. I'm good with it. It's all good. Laura saying nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Laura. Thank you for being respectful. Thanks for being a good person. You're saying everyone, he will stream again Sunday morning around 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. Yes, I'm going to be speaking about, I'm not going to do it all now, but we're speaking when your confidence dips. Usually it's when you're fucking tired. And it really affects your psychology. You think you're doing well in life, and you are doing all right, man. You're confident, you're doing well, you're fucking smashing it, you're taking on the world. In other days, I have fucking bad downs, man. I fucking struggle. And I just fucking hate myself with my life sometimes. I get bad, I get down. And it's just getting through those days. That's what I'm going to talk about on Sunday, the best I can. So, Yorick saying, please subscribe and turn on notifications to get notified for the Sunday stream. Thanks, Yorick. Thanks for your support, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Zach, wow, yeah, childhood trauma. Yeah. So, yeah. The Zach, yeah, I feel you, yeah. Probably that's where it originates from, Zach. You sound like you're very wise, by the way. Just for you to mention that. And a lot of the time, it's like you're not aware of it for a lot. You grow up where you grow up. Your mum and dad doing your best or whatever. There's good points and there's bad points, let's say. But I think a lot of it might come from not feeling heard. Therefore, not feeling heard, not like you got a voice. And then you end up dimming your lights as a child to fit into that dynamic. And then you're dimming your lights, so you're not having a voice. So you're being quiet all the time. And then that can lead to imposter syndrome, potentially. It can lead to that. And then you carry that on through your teenage years and your adult life, and you're still not aware of it. Well, I wasn't. When I was younger, I had no fucking idea. It takes a while to figure everything out. I go, Chuck, whatever. How about your eyebrows? Have you considered cutting them? No. What? If I cut my eyebrows, mate, it'd look like I'd look like a poster boy for cancer, which is not a good look. You'd look more handsome. What, with cutting my eyebrows? Nah. Thanks anyway for the beauty tips, mate, but I'm all right. The Mad Titan. Anyway, his channel got monetized yet? Not yet. It's oh god, the Mad Titan. I've been doing this since the 30th of December 2024. My growth was so slow to begin with. Trust me now. It took me fucking over 2 months to get to 5 subscribers, which is ridiculously shit. Trust me, I was posting every week as well. I was doing edited videos. And then in April, I started doing lives. It took me till June. So it took me 6 months approximately to get to 50 subscribers, which is not a lot. But it's been growing a bit further since. I'm close to 400 subs, close to. Hopefully I've achieved that today, to 400 subs. I've got 2,500 watch hours, Mad Titan, which is good. I've got a lot. I've done well with my lives. My subs, I'm nearly monetized on the first level, which is 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours, mate. I'm getting there. It took me ages, man. It took me ages. But I'll get there. And I will get monetized. And then, 400 now. Fucking get in. Yes. I've got 400. Buzzing, man. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Thanks a lot, man. But anyway, what was I saying? This is not woe is me, the Mad Titan. It's just really isn't. I'm not giving some poor me fucking speech. I'm not doing that shit. I'm just saying it's a motherfucker. I've been at it for ages. Yeah, so it took me 6 months to get to 50 subscribers. Then August I had 100. Then October I had 200-ish around then. Around Christmas I had 300. Now I've got 400. No, January I had about 300. Anyway, I'm boring you with my numbers here. But anyway, I'm getting there, mate. I'm getting there. So I've got 400 subscribers. That's great. A little landmark, a little win. I enjoy doing it though. I really enjoy doing it. I try and help people the best I can, but I don't want to put words in people's mouths. I don't want to sound like I'm an expert in everything. It's just me giving my honest perspectives. I believe that people should make their own minds up and do their own research. If they've got complex issue, do your own research. Anyway, Broach is saying, when do you come back from the islands? What do you mean, Broach? What islands? Gracie's put a heat pack in the hot water bottle underneath it now. Oh, good, Gracie. I hope that really helps with your back pain. I'm sorry that you're suffering. Hi, Sander. How are you? How are you? Woohoo. Happy 400 subscribers. Thanks, Sander. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. No school saying 400 now. It's good. Yeah, it is. I appreciate it. I feel lucky to have people come back. I feel fucking blessed to have people come back. I really do. So it's all good. Gracie saying 400 subs. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, anyway, I'll carry on. Broach saying, when did you return from the islands, brother? What islands? What are you on about, Broach? The biggest you look like Vern Troyer. I don't know who that is. Eric saying, yes, we achieved it, Brad. I just saw 400 subs. Let's go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So if I get to 500 subs, which I'm going to get to soon, I believe. I know it's going to happen. It's just when. That's when I become monetized. Yeah, I've nearly got the watch hours too, so it's all good. Thanks, Yorick. Thank you, Zuki. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations on 400 subs, Brad. Zuki saying. Thank you, Zuki. Passer, are you AI? Am I fuck AI, Passer? No, I'm not AI. I'm definitely too imperfect for AI. God, I wonder how that's going to go. Oh my God, that's just going to get better and better and better, faster and faster and faster. The changes are going to be so fast, Passer. It's going to be hard to differentiate between what's real and what's not. But I'm not AI. I'm definitely not. Anyway, you're saying next 500 and upwards, absolutely. And it's beyond that as well. It's just you've got to 500, you've got to 1,000. You think you've completely made it, you become monetized. Imagine you're going up to Mount Everest and you've just got to base camp. Then it's not a 1 year project, a 2 year project. It's a 5 year project, 10 year project. It takes a lot of time and energy, lots of ups and downs. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy the climb. Enjoy the fucking climb, no matter what you're doing. You got to keep trying. You got to keep hustling. You got to keep pushing. You got to put the time in. None of this shit is fucking easy, no matter what you're doing. No matter what you fucking choose, it's not going to be fucking easy. You fucking got to keep going. And there's times when you're thinking, why the fuck am I doing this? And then I've got people on here, amazing, happy days, great. But you got some fucking rude little bastards that are trolls. And I'm saying, and they're going, no. And you're thinking, fucking wouldn't say that to me in the street. Wouldn't say shit. Wouldn't say fuck all. It's little cowards behind computers. And you've got to put up with that shit too. But water off a duck's back. That's part of life though, isn't it? If you're trying to do well, people are going to try and pull you down. They just are. That's the way it goes. Broach is asking the same question. Broach, elaborate a bit. Anyway, the Mad Titan, we are with you. Thank you, the Mad Titan, because we love conversing with you. Thank you. And the feeling is mutual, the Mad Titan. Thank you so much. The biggest you look permanently surprised. Yeah, shock, horror. Yorick, celebrating. Thank you, Yorick. Sandy saying thank you to Mad Titan. I look like I've seen everything in the islands. You know about Epstein Islands? I'm assuming. That's trending, isn't it, the brooch? Gracie's saying, Yorick, I'm back. Sander's saying, cheers. Cheers, Sander. Oliver Graves. Oliver Graves, do you think we'll go into a war? I'm really scared about it. Although, I can understand why you'd be scared about that. I can understand why that would be on your mind. It's turbulent times in society, in Western society. Could it happen? Maybe. Oliver, there's nothing we can fucking do about it. The powers that be, Putin will do what he does. Not just Putin, whichever world fucking leader, Donald Trump or whoever, they're going to do what they want to fucking do. There's nothing that the average person like myself or you can do about it. You just got to live the life the best you can. It's good to be aware of it, be educated on it to an extent, but don't go too far down the rabbit hole, Oliver, because we can't change it. Can't change it. Just live the best life you can now. Make the most of now while you're healthy. Could it happen? Maybe. How's it going to look? I don't know. There's always been wars, Oliver. There's always been wars throughout society, and the media keeps us scared as well, doesn't it? The media keeps us afraid. There's always some bullshit happening somewhere. Just concentrate on yourself, on your own life, and make the best of it, Oliver. You can't do anything about that other shit. Don't watch too much of the news. Watch a little bit if you want to. A bit of curiosity killed the cat, whatever, but don't go too far deep into it. There's fuck all you can do. You can't change it. But right now, we're not at war, are we? Just live our best lives. Zach saying, thank you, brother. You too, man. And yeah, there isn't any help whatsoever. I'm 26, and the last 16 years of my life, I've struggled with bad mental health, and I'm just learning that I've been blessed. You're just learning that I've been blessed. You're learning the lessons there, Zach. I was around Zach. I was around 25, 26 when I started to work on myself. I used to take loads of drugs, Zach. I used to fucking sesh like I was a monster. I was crazy. I was fucking crazy. I used to sesh every weekend. I used to go to the clubs and stuff, taking this, taking that. I was lost. I hated myself, Zach. And I was probably self-medicating with illegal drugs to mask, to put a band-aid on the trauma, really, or self-harming as well in a way via drinking and taking drugs. I was hurting myself. And I started reading around 25, 26 and learning. So I began to heal myself. But even now, I've not got all the answers, mate. But I'm in a lot better place than I was. So keep on that path, Zach. It sounds like you're very clued up. Keep going, mate. Keep going. Anyway, I'm learning that I've been blessed with a superpower. What would that superpower be, Zach? Interesting. Sanders said it's highly unlikely. Please don't worry. They want you to worry. They want you to worry. They want you to be scared. They want you to live in a state of fear. Yes, Sandra, they do. Bad news sells, doesn't it, as well? Anyway, yeah. It's great to see it. I know what they're talking about with the islands. I do too. It's the Kevin channel. Is it? It's great to see. I don't know. You're saying we have built a community here and growing and stronger. Yes. A lot of wise people come on here most of the time. Usually introspective, deep thinking people generally are attracted to this most of the time. And I learn from people on here too. It's what's it called? Collective consciousness. I like to think of it as. Anyway, Grace saying still saw you back. Yeah, it's not Gracie. It sounds horrible. I'm really sorry about your back. I hope that the hot water bottle helps a little bit. Be careful though, Gracie, not to with your skin. You can scar, you can burn, you get scarring from the heat. Be careful. Sana's saying yes to Yorick. Yorick saying hi, welcome back to Gracie. Gracie saying thanks for that. No worries. Drift Racer, oh, chill. Okay. Epic FC Play saying, what's up? What's up, Baldy? What's up with you? What's up with you? Anyway, but one thing I can't do is bench making, which I want to do. What do you mean by bench making? What country am I from? I'm from England. The Mad Titan saying, you see, your content is watched by people who don't consume brain rot, doom scrolling content. That's why your growth is slow, but we are loyal. Thank you, Mad Titan. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, I don't have brain dead. Fucking don't want to do that. It's not who I'm about, mate. It's fucking. I'm not saying this. Sometimes brain dead, stupid shit can be fun. You just want to imagine you've had a busy, stressful week. You've been thinking all week. You just want to watch something stupid, and that's absolutely fine. I don't think it's all bad, but too much of it's no good. I like to think. I don't know. I couldn't do it myself. There's a guy with a toilet seat, isn't there? The ice cream guy, whatever he's called. There's lots of other brain dead shit as well. And it has its place in the world, but some people are just watching that all the time, non-stop, and I don't think it's good. But that is why the growth is slow. You're absolutely correct, the Mad Titan. I'm not going for clickbait. I'm not going for outrageous bullshit. I'm not doing it. I can't. But thank you, the Mad Titan. Thanks a lot. Gracie saying it's 1 hour, 30 minutes for an ambulance. Sometimes, Gracie, it goes beyond. It's not good. Drift Rate saying Unk was in the files. All right, then. That's trending, isn't it? Anyway, Sander saying agreed. Mad Titan, 100%. Thanks, Sander. Sander saying Zuki's on fire. I've not seen Zuki's comment, sorry. So sorry if I missed, guys, if I miss you, some of the comments aren't always going on here. I'm sorry if I missed your comments, by the way. I am reading through them all that I have in front of me, honestly, every single one. I was off school with it today with the pain, and I had an appointment to go to, but I was up late last night, not getting much sleep either, Gracie. I hope you get some sleep as well. Santa's sick and tired of feeling cold, yeah. I think it's changing though, isn't it? It's getting warmer, guys. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way, guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. The Mad Titan saying, drink some clove tea or ginger tea to warm the body from inside. Very wise, yeah. Gracie's saying, I've just tried sitting up and it's still painful. Need some anti-inflammation medication. Ibuprofen might help a little bit. Ease it off a little bit. Gracie, you might already know that though. Sandra's saying that's good advice, Mad Titan. Yeah, it is. Thank you. No worries. Sandra's saying. The guy who mapped doesn't want to talk about Matt. What do you mean, Gracie? The guy who mapped doesn't want to talk about Matt. I don't know who that is. Please elaborate, Gracie. I don't understand that. The Mad Titan says, welcome, my friend. Thank you. Zach saying, thank you, brother. Much love. I hope things work out for you. You deserve it. You're a good guy. Never change, man. And superpower as not blinded by the lies or fake love. And I really feel people's energy. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I feel energy doesn't lie, Zach. Energy never fucking lies. Talk is cheap. Some people speak truth and they mean what they say, of course. Some people just talk shit. They don't mean what they say. Actions speak louder than fucking words all the time. Like, watch what they do, not what they fucking say. And energy doesn't lie, mate. Energy never lies, in my opinion. If you're aware of other people's energy, that's a superpower in itself, isn't it? It can burn you out, though. You can get tired, can't you? And they say, oh, you're sensitive, you're sensitive. It's just, that's a sign. What's sensitivity mean? It means it's just, if you're a sensitive person, it means you've got high emotional intelligence. It means you're smart. Anyway, but it can have a detrimental effect on you sometimes, other people's energies, if you're around people for too long. Amelia, hi, Amelia. Hi, you look like the dad from Wednesday. Hi, Amelia. I'll keep it respectful. You've sit up for a while, Gracie, to try alleviate the pain. I'm sorry that you're in pain, Gracie. Sorry. I wish I could take it away. I can't, though, of course. But I hope it eases off soon. Nicole, Mini-Me grew up. Gracie Saturday, play Benchmade, pallets at the school to make a bench. All right, like woodwork we are using. All right, cool, Gracie. Nicole, oh, that dude from the Minions. But all right, okay. Amelia, okay. Truck pallets type of things. Oh, I get what you mean, Gracie. They're good lessons to learn, aren't they? Making things together. It's good. Mathia, hi, how are you? Sorry to ask, but where's your accent from? Matia, is it Matia? Nice to meet you. My name's Brad. My accent is from Chorley. It's a town in Lancashire, northwest England. That's my accent. English, of course. Are you from Australia, Biz? No, I'm not Australian. This is not an Australian accent. Nicole, what are the beer prices there? Depends where you go. Sometimes it's £3.50 a pint in some pubs. I don't drink much, though, if I'm honest. And it depends where you go. If you go to a football event, it'll cost you a lot more. Have I tried Dickens cider? I've heard of it, but no. Sandra saying, same local, great eyebrows. There we go. Sandra, thanks. Rock Nation, I am gay as bread. Why? Right. Rock Nation. Hi, my name's Brad. How can you... Shit. How can bread have a sexual preference? What the fuck, hey? Anyway, each their own though, mate. If you're that, whatever. But I don't get the bit with bread, man. I don't know how bread can be gay or straight. I don't get what bread's just bread, man. I don't know what, unless, I don't know. That's mad. Mangifer said hi from India. Hello from India. Hello to you, should I say. Jackson Hill, I bet you wouldn't give me a shout out, bro. Jackson Hill. Shout out to Jackson Hill. There you go. Zach saying 1,000,000%. Absolutely. Troy. Hi, Troy. My name's Brad. Some talk truth, some talk bullshit, yeah. Some people talk fucking shit, mate. And sometimes, Troy, you'll probably know this one. Some people, like, they speak so confidently and assertively, and they're so loud, and they talk so much, and everyone thinks, oh, that person's really smart and really clever, but it's just noise sometimes. And sometimes the smartest people are the quiet ones, the ones that observe, the ones that think deeply, they think before they speak. They're the smart ones, really. But sometimes the loud ones can be misinterpreted to be smarter than they are. Not always, but sometimes. Agent Smith, I wish you all the best. Agent Smith from, fucking hell, I forgot the name of the film. The Matrix, isn't it, Agent Smith? Thank you, Agent Smith. I wish you all the best back to you, of course. Molly Woodburn. Hi, Molly. My name's Brad. Nice to meet you. Thank you to anyone that's likes and subscribed, by the way. I appreciate you all. Nido saying hi. Hi, Nido. Turtle time. Hi, Vin. Do you still miss Paul? Molly says hi. Beans and cheese. Yo, homie. Hi, beans and cheese. Welcome back. Hope you're okay. Sorry, ain't a word. Fuck comments. Fuck comments. Okay? What's up with it? What's up with it? Turtle time. Who knows? Haz. Hello, how are you? Hello, Haz. How are you? I'm all right. I'm getting a little bit tired now. I've been working all week. Worked hard. There's a band 6 position. I'm a band 5 scrub nurse, qualified nurse, working in theatres. There's a band 6. There's band 6 jobs going. I'm going for it. I might get it. I might not do, but I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to step out my comfort zone. I've got to put a lot of work into that interview, though. It's not an easy job to get. Macy Fernandez. Well, you've said egg. Egg, which is rude, of course. It's rude. Anyway, Macy, I'll give you a shout out, though, because I'm nice. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Macy Fernandez, shout out to you. How's that one? JJ. Hi, JJ. Hey, Mush. How are you getting on? I'm all right, thank you. Whereabouts are you from, JJ? Are you from Bradford or Yorkshire? I'm guessing. JJ, am I wrong? I'm guessing here, man. I'm thinking why, because you've said the word mush. JJ, I got it right. Fucking bang on, mate. Got it right, JJ. Bradford. Yeah, I've heard that word said before. It's slang, of course, isn't it, JJ? I got it fucking right. Nice one. I'm giving myself a pat on the back there. I know it's a bit sad, but there we go. Yeah. Anyway. What is your opinion on World War III? Mohammed, what's my opinion on World War III? If there's a World War III, we're all cooked, mate. We're all cooked. No, not many will get out alive out of that. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? You think, oh, one person might win, like one country might win, let's say. One power, one side might win, Mohammed, but there'll be so many that will just be dead on both sides. World War III will be horrendous, Mohammed. And I mean horrendous. It's not going to be a good day out for the majority of the population if that ever happens. So, yeah. I don't think they'll use nukes. So I don't think... Maybe I'm being naive, but if you use a nuke in your country, everyone loses. They're all gone, man. It's just wiped out. Everyone done. So I don't think they'll use that. But I could be being naive and I could be wrong. But I don't think we'll get... I don't know. I hope it doesn't happen. I don't think it is. Don't get too scared. Don't get too sucked into all the media. I know horrendous things are happening and it's not nice, blah, blah, blah. But don't get too sucked into it. Try to live your life peacefully and respectfully. Look after the people around you. Be respectful in your communities. Don't be... You know what I mean? Just be respectful and good to everyone. That's all I've got to say, Mohammed. If it happens, it happens. But I'd like to think it won't. But maybe I'm being naive. Anyway. Maisie Fernandez is from India. All right, cool. How's life in India? Official Ruby Jong. I like the British accent. Oh, thank you, Official Ruby. Do I watch the English Premier League? Yeah, I do. I watch the highlights sometimes. JJ's saying, tip my glass for you. I'll go cheers, JJ. How's that one? Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed, by the way. Macy Fernandez said play music. I can't because there'd be copyright on it. What football team do I support, Madison? Blackburn Rovers. And they're absolutely shit, Madison. What team do you support? Stephen Gallagher. Hi, Stephen. Right, said Fred. Oh, they were the worst band. I'm neither of them. Official Ruby saying I like your accent. Thank you. I'm not going to play it. Stephen, you're projecting. And the super gay one. They were both. I think they were both gay, Stephen, weren't they? Those singers. They were both gay. I'm not into that. Are you into that, Stephen? Are you into that? Is that what you like? If you're into it, it's all right. Each their own. But I'm not into that. Nah, not for me. That. Mohammed saying thank you for your opinion. No worries, mate. I just want Mohammed. I just fucking want peace, mate. I can't be arsed with all that war shit. It's all awful. Ruby saying I like your accent. Thank you. I sound like Hitler. No, I don't. Hitler was German. Play FIFA song. Sorry, Macy Fernandez. No. Vladimir Putin. Oh dear. Hello, Vladimir. Welcome to my channel. Can you play Vladimir Putin? Can you shiny bald? Can you stop going to war with other countries, please? That'd be great. Oh, I'm getting all trolls here, man. No offense, but you're bald. Well, obviously. Of course I am. Right. I'm getting loads of trolls on it. Stephen Gallagher is saying they were both gay. That was a joke. Yeah, I know they were. They were both gay. Yeah, they were. The music wasn't very good. They were very popular at one point, though. Early 90s, wasn't it, Stephen? It's all good. It's all good. Macy Fernandez, goal number 1. Kyle, I'm not reading that one. It's my brother's birthday today. Can you wish him well, please? His name is... No, I'm not reading that. Good try, though. That was a good try. Or if you're saying one each end and steady as we go, Arthur, what are you watching a match? Are you watching a game? What do you mean by that, Arthur? Macy saying my birthday is tomorrow. Well, Macy Fernandez, happy birthday for tomorrow. Are you doing anything nice? What are you doing? I hope you do something nice. Hope you have a great day. JPF, you call me bald. Yes, I am bald. Of course. I go Chuck is saying acts of service, words of affirmation, gifting, quality time and physical touch. How would you rank your love languages? I'd say acts of service, some affirmation, quality. I think I do a variety of those, to be honest. I do a variety of those. Igbo Chuck. I do. Yeah. JPF, I know because I'm not bald. Good for you, man. It's all right to be bald too. Who is famous from Blackburn apart from you, Mr. apart from me, Stephen? Who is famous from Blackburn? I'm not famous, that's for sure. Definitely not. Look, mate, I've got 400 subscribers for fuck's sake. I'm definitely not famous. Let's be real. I forgot his name, man. Lovejoy, do you remember that, Stephen? Lovejoy, the actor in Lovejoy. He's from Blackburn. I forgot his name. He's a good actor. He's in loads of films as well. He's getting on a bit now. Do you know what I mean, Stephen? Do you remember Lovejoy? The programme from the early 90s. That guy from Blackburn. Blackburn Rovers pretty famous. Yeah. To an extent. They're shadow of them for themselves. Skip Booney says hi. Hi. How are you? It looks like I've got loads of trolls on here at the moment. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Someone says hi. I can't read. It must be Chinese or something. Hi back to you. Professor with no PhD. Evolutionary biology is too complex. Oh yeah, it can be very complex. Professor with PhD. Absolutely. Stephen said, I think I might. Would have to Google it. It's from the early 90s, Stephen. I don't know how old you are, man. I'm a bit older. I'm 43, mate. I'm getting on a bit. I forgot the guy's name. They get the actor's name. Anyway, but he's from Blackburn. There you go. Brene, hi Brene. How are you? Hello back to you. Good to see you on here again. I hope that you're doing okay. Macy Fernandez. Shiny head. Yes, I've got a bald head. Obviously. When people go, oh, you've got a bald head, it's no fucking shit, man. No shit. What's new? Stephen saying up the Rovers. They're not great though, Stephen. They're really not. They're really not. Renee, how's my day been? Thank you for asking. I've worked, obviously, you know, I work in theatres. I worked in the morning. I worked in urology. Scrubbing for some cases. Then in the afternoon, I'd worked in the plastics with plastic surgery operations. What else did I do, Brene? There's jobs going. There's band 6 leadership positions going where I work, which I'm going for. I might not be the strongest candidate for it, but I'm going to back myself and go for it. So there's job opportunities potentially for me. Promotion. If I get it, happy days. If I don't, it's fine. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself with that. But I've had a good day. I went to Nando's Brene. It was really nice. And that's that. Brene, can I ask you a question? Do you have your own channel? It says Brene Streams. Do you have your own channel? If you don't mind me asking. How's your day been as well? Sorry. I don't want to just talk about myself. I want to talk about you as well. How's everyone else's day been? Professor with no PhD, what do you think about evolution? What do I think about evolution? Let me think. I think we've evolved to an extent. Or we're being taken over by AI, though, Professor with no PhD. Has the human race kind of reached its peak? Are we evolving more? Are we devolving? Is a question. Renee says that they're doing okay. Good to hear. I'm glad that you're doing all right. Doing all right. It's better than doing bad. You're doing the best you can. JJ saying 43 pup. What's 43 pup mean, JJ? Shearer and Sheringham, Stephen. Shearer played for him and Sutton, Stephen Gallagher. Shearer, Alan Shearer, and it was Chris Sutton, not Sheringham. Sheringham played for Tottenham and United, didn't he? H. Parker says hello. Hello to H. Parker. Arthur Titus says hi. Red Eyes Black Rat. What a name. Red Eyes Black Rat. You look like you worship the devil. No, don't, mate. Not into that shit. That's just weird. Nah, not for me, that. Macy Fernandez says hi. Brene says, yeah, I do actually. All right, Brene, cool. Sorry, do you know what, Brene? I'm going to subscribe to you. Brene's got, sorry, I'm giving you a shout out, Brene. Brene has got their own channel and it's gaming videos mainly. So please, guys, whoever's watching, check out Brene's YouTube channel and subscribe, show some support. Sorry, Brene streams. Sorry, I'm writing that really badly. I'll get there eventually. I always do. Right, I will subscribe to you. Cool. Athena says hi. Hi, Athena. Sorry. Aminath. I think I've seen you before. Why you worship the devil? No. Why would you ask that? What indications or evidence would suggest for you to think that I do? The things I talk about. I speak about light, really, most of the time. I don't speak about evil things, of course. Liverpool lost to the Wolves. Yes, they did. I'll move on. Yes, they did. You're absolutely right. Wolves did very well. Liverpool have not done well this year at all. They're way off, aren't they? They're way off. You can't be the best all the time, is what I've got to say with that. Tommy says, what's the most athletic thing that you can do? I've always been an active person. I've done so many different things. I used to do Kung Fu when I was a kid. I've done boxing. I've done Muay Thai kickboxing. I've done kickboxing. Not on a professional level, but on an amateur level. I've done I used to do triathlons. I've been triathlon club. I've done a lot of cycling, swimming, running, circuit training, classes, going to different gyms. I've always been a very active person. I'm an athletic person. I'm not as fit as I was, if I'm honest. I'm 43, so my fitness has declined a little bit. My body's not as good as it was, but it's still pretty good though for my age. So yeah, I've done quite a few things. Most athletic thing I've probably done is triathlons, I'd say. Diane Vickers is from Blackburn. Thanks, Stephen. Diane Vickers. I can't think of who that is, mate. Who's that? Not cringe saying it's. Okay. Liverpool did not win. No. Brene saying thank you, mate. No worries, Brene. It's all good, man. It's all good. You love Liverpool. I like Liverpool as a football team. I don't support them, but I like them. Anyway. Sander saying hello. Hi, Sander. How are you? Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It means a lot, guys. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for sharing all your perspectives as well. Stephen saying, oh shit, Sutton, you were right. Apologies. No worries, Stephen. It's all good. Remember the SNS? Yes, you well remembered. Wasn't sure. Not my sport. Yes, Stephen, it used to be my sport, but not so much anymore. What's your sport now? Alison Miller saying, I've subscribed. Alison, thank you so much for subscribing. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. Christina saying this. What does this mean, Christina? Not cringe. This video is sponsored by Red Shadow Legends. I'm not sponsored by anyone. Do you know what, though, not cringe? I'd love to be sponsored by someone because I'd have some money coming in from doing this. Maybe, actually, at one point, that will happen. I will be sponsored by someone. I will manifest that. That will occur. I will be sponsored by people in the future. Not yet, but I will be. RSQ Dingos is saying, still in the fight, still in final 16. Do they play Galatasaray next? I'm not sure. Aminath Ayamal, Liverpool are still in the Champions League, aren't they? Subscribe. Thank you, Aminath. Thank you. Christina saying, what's up? Wow, we're just chilling. Just reading through the comments. Arthur Titus YouTube. What team do you support? Also, sorry if I'm being rude, but I'm pronounced Arthur. Arthuritis. Arthuritis. Thank you, Arthuritis, for helping me to say that your username there, your YouTube name, Arthuritis. You're not being rude, by the way. Thank you for correcting me. And I didn't mean to get your name wrong. Don't always get it right. Brene saying Sander. Saying hello to Sander. Yorick saying, Brene, you've got some good artwork. You should continue doing it. You're really good. I've not seen that, Yorick. I need to, guys, check out Brene's. Please check out Brene's streams channel. Anyway, Sander's saying hi to Brene. Brene saying thank you to Yorick. Thank you to anyone that's watching. Thanks to anyone that's liked and subscribed. It means a lot. Thank you, by the way. Salah, sweet God, good, sweet goal. I didn't see it. I see split. I can't say that. I see, sir. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Hello, back to you. Aminath is saying, what do you love about London? It's a nice place. I've been to London years ago. I don't know loads about it. I don't know what it's like now. I'm sure it's got a lot going on, a lot of positives. I do believe it's gone downhill, but so has a lot of Western society, let's say England. It's not as nice as it used to be. I've heard London one about. Rona says, hey, I'm back. I was getting something sorted while doing my arm exercises. What, your rehabilitation? Is it your wrist that you mentioned? Hope you're okay, Ron. Hope you get some new glasses as well. You need those by the sounds of it. I mean, that's showing some love and respect. Stephen is saying, you seem like a good chap. You look like a tour. I love myself, Stephen, but not in an arrogant way. You know what I mean? It's all good. Rapper. I'm not having that. You're going. Rapper, you're going. Okay. Stephen saying, feck off, 43. Get back to training. I'm 43. Honestly, 43. Time goes fast, man. How old are you, Stephen? Ace saying Messi or Ronaldo. They're both great players, but I'd say Messi. Ace, what's your opinion? Brene saying, I do loads of things, but I don't have enough courage to stream on camera and show my face, and doing gaming is so easy. I suppose, though, Brene, you love doing that. And it just, showing your face on a live stream, you are exposing yourself. You are going to get people fucking putting you down. But it's water for ducks back for me, man. If you love doing the gaming thing, keep doing that. It's whatever works for you. It's, how long have you been doing it for, Brene? How long have you been a YouTuber for? And how's it going for you at the moment? She got 7th on the X Factor in 2003. Fucking hell, Stephen, that's not really a claim to fame, is it? 7th on X Factor in 2003. And she's the most famous person in Blackburn. That's funny. There's a bit of truth to that, though, isn't there, as well? Just a hobby. English Gonan win World Cup 2026. What the hell is English Gonan? Ronan saying, oh, yeah, Sandra, apparently I'm Brad's husband. Right, okay. Ace saying, you're the GOAT. The greatest of all time. I'll take that. It might not be for me, that Ace, but thank you. Passacus, all comments read out loud. I'm doing my best, Passacus. I like MMA, rugby and hurling. I love MMA too, Stephen. Fucking love MMA. UFC, of course, mainly. Rugby, What is it, league or union or both? I like both, league and union. I go to the games every now and again when I get the chance. Yeah, I like both codes with the rugby. Hurling, if I'm honest, Stephen, I know nothing about hurling though. But I'm with you with the MMA and the rugby. Sanders putting question marks out to who's Sandra? Sander, isn't it? Of course. Hey, boss, can I ask? M8899. Yes, you can ask. Go for it. Ethan Yard saying, I can't sleep. Why can't you sleep? Are you thinking too much? Why, Ethan Sanders asking? I got rid of somebody on here because they were being inappropriate, let's say. So, RS Ding Oz. My dad's mum lived in Upton Wirral. Beautiful place. Thanks for applying. You're a champion. My dad's mum lived in Upton Wirral. Beautiful place. Thanks for applying. No worries. It's all good. Kyle is saying, but why though? What do you mean why, Kyle? Can you elaborate? Hi, rapper K5M. Sander, I took that person out. That rapper person was being a bit weird. I took him out. That rapper said something strange, Sander, and I took them out. Ron saying, I accidentally asked, and I meant to say Sander, and someone asked if I'm Brad's husband. Right, okay. Stephen is saying, are you fucking based and all? Might have to. Are you? What do you mean? Sorry, Stephen. What do you mean? Are you effing based and all? What does that mean? I might have to subscribe. Sorry, I don't know what you mean, Stephen. Based and all. What does that mean? I don't know what that. Magnifying saying, like a what? You need a haircut, sir. Yeah, it's getting a bit long there, way back. Beverly Hills, you didn't answer my question on what do you like about Blackburn. Beverly Hills, this is the first time I've seen you comment, honestly. What do I like about Blackburn? It's a very difficult question, Beverly Hills, because Blackburn's not a great place. Fucking hell, that's a really tough question, Beverly. Do you know why? Because most of Blackburn's, I don't really like Blackburn. I don't think it's a great place. I think it's a shithole. Beverly, I'm really sorry, but I think it's a shithole. What do I like most about it? Fuck me. You really, I'm having to dig deep here, Beverly. I really am. To try and find something good about Blackburn. I suppose it's cheaper to live there than other places because it's not so nice. The football team's not great. The town's run down. It's a shadow of its former self. There's not much good I can say about Blackburn. It's very difficult. It's a shithole. Not all of it, but most of it's a shithole. I'm sorry, Beverly. That's the best I've got. That's me being honest. Sandra's laughing at Ronan. Sandra's saying rapper's a weirdo. I took rapper out of the picture. It's your boy, Jake. What are you? What do you mean by what are you? Pascus is giving me some Egyptian. Wow, Pascus, that's different. Egyptian hieroglyphics there, mate. I can't read that. What does that mean? 40 effing 6. All right. 40 effing 6. Is that how old you are? Are you 39? No, I'm 43. Ron said it's because I made a joke saying to Brad, and we don't need to get away on a romantic getaway to Rome, LOL. Yes. Sanders laughing. Never seen 90-degree eyebrows. Well, there you go. Rapper got rap now. He's in the toilet like a big turd, yeah. Sanders laughing. I'm running out of steam, guys. Fucking hell. I need to stop soon. I've been going for 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, guys. I'll keep reading the best I can. Thank you to anyone that's liked and subscribed. Been working all week. It's easier doing this when you don't work. If you didn't work, you could do this all day. But I fucking work, mate. I've only got so much time and energy. Beverly Hills, when you say shadow of its former self, what do you mean? Good question, Beverly. A shadow of the former self is basically, it used to be better, Beverly. There was more prosperity, there's more local businesses. There's more, they used to have a good nightlife, Blackburn. They used to have a decent nightlife. People come from other towns to go to the nightlife in Blackburn. There was a lot more people having fun, a lot of people had a bit more money, lots of independent businesses. And now they're not there anymore. The nightlife's completely gone. It's shit. It's just drab town. It's just pound bakeries, like cheap bakery stores. It's charity shops, it's pound shops, it's closed shops, loads of them. It's bookies, meaning gambling shops. It's just that, therefore, a shadow of its former self, meaning it's a lot worse than it used to be. If a person's a shadow of them former selves, they used to be a much healthier, better person. Now they're lesser than. It's declined. It's got worse. Anyway, I'll go to the comments. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a bit tired. Veritas Ratio, can you say this? Do you know what nemesis means? A righteous infliction of retribution manifested by an appropriate agent, personified in this case by an horrible aunt. Me. Arch nemesis kind of thinking there. Hi to Becky Simon. Hi back to you. The Last of Us is a computer game, isn't it, Ronan? Yorick plays that game, doesn't he? Sander saying, let's get Brad to 500 subscribers. Yeah, thanks, Sander. I'll pin it. Yeah, please help me get to 500 please help me get to 500 subscribers, guys. I really appreciate it. Becky Wolf said, my boyfriend is into Kung Fu. His name is Kung Fu Kevin. Is it? I used to do Kung Fu when I was from 8 to 15, Becky. I was young. And I used to train with the adults as well. I trained with the adults. Once I got to 10, 11, I used to train with the adults. I was really young. And I got to brown belt, second boy. So I was nearly close to black belt. But then I stopped doing it. I gave up. Ronan's waiting for 2 hours for the game to install. Santa's saying, I hope it's worth the wait, to Ronan. What's inspired? Inspired, what does that mean? Inspired, you encourage someone to, you give hope to people. If you inspire someone, you ignite a spark in them to chase the dreams, to live the dreams. They feel urged to improve their lives in whatever way. You can do it via talking to them, talking with them, listening to them. You can do it by setting an example of what you can be and what you can achieve, and they'll see you doing well, and they'll be inspired to do well like you are, encouraged in a way. Macy Fernandez, shout out, please. I'll give you a shout out, Macy Fernandez. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, but you have been a bit rude before. I'm just keeping an eye on you, if I'm honest. Just telling you. Timmy's saying, are you one of them that eats tuna on a spud? LOL, Timmy. Tuna on a spud sounds absolutely shit. No, I'm not. Why is Western society going downhill? Kyle, it's a very thought-provoking question. I think why is it going downhill? hard question to answer. It's a bit late and I'm tired. I don't know why, mate. The full whys. I think I don't know. I don't know, mate. Right now, I can't answer that, Kyle. I don't know. But I do know it's happening. There's probably lots of factors. Why is it going downhill? The working class have no money. They've been drained dry. The working class have nothing. The governments are absolutely in loads of debt. America's in loads of debt. England's in most of debt, loads of debt. There's no money in the government, so they're done. This has been exacerbated by the financial crisis of 2008. This has been exacerbated by COVID. And there's a lot of other factors as well. So basically, working class have got no money. Government's no money. Now they're hitting the middle class. So they're trying to get all the money out of that. Once they've got all the money out of them, there'll be fuck all left. Then what? There's nothing left. It'll just be the super, super, super rich. They should redistribute the wealth more. The super rich, the billionaires, should give a bit of that wealth back so people can live better, spend more. But anyway, there's much more to it than that. Anyway, I'm not an economist, but that's a really very basic way of explaining it. Sandra said she's going to Google what Ronan was on about. The Last of Us, it's actually a series. The first season is really good, The Last of Us. The second one I'm not so keen on, but the video game's meant to be really good. I've never played it, but I've seen Yorick play it. Yorick plays it on his channel, The Last of Us. The 3 is experience points. The more you chat, the higher it is, Yorick. Yeah, the more, that's Yorick is saying number 1 there. It's a points-based system, isn't it? On how much comments you're making on here. Stephen's saying he likes the Diane Vickers Tower. What do you hate most about Blackburn? Fucking hell, Sarah. What do I hate most about it? I'm struggling to speak now, guys. Sorry. I just don't like that it's run down. I hate the fact that it's just dreary and drab and hopeless, and it's just a dank, dark. It just feels hopeless. It's not nice. I don't live there. I've lived there in the past. It's just Blackburn's not a nice place. It's not. It's run down. It's damp and rubbish and not nice. Ronan's saying, Pastor, this isn't your stream, this is Brad's. I don't know what's Pastor mentioned, I don't know. Jorik's saying that tuna goes well with baked potato. I don't like tuna personally, Yorick, but I do know a lot of people do like it. So I get what you mean. Stephen, my eyebrows are what they are a bit. It is what it is. Yorick, I'll try and give it a try. I normally eat fish with potato salad. That's delicious. Sandy, you'd like it. If you like tuna, you like baked potatoes, it works. It's simple, but it works. But I don't like tuna, so I wouldn't like it. Sandy's saying, good one, Ronan. Laughing her ass off. Stephen Graham saying, you're based, but you just don't know the term. What does your based mean, mate? Don't know what it means. Molly Woodburn, I love pound bakeries. It can be a cheap way to fill up, Molly. I'm not a massive fan personally, but anyway. Tim, you've already asked that question from ages ago. What do we fail to learn from Jurassic Park? They failed to learn that they shouldn't be making any more of them because of shit movies, Tim. Jurassic Park is a shit franchise. I think it's absolutely, it's done. It was good in the 90s, but it's not good now. They should stop making them. They're shit. Sorry, I don't like Jurassic Park, but some people might like it. Each their own. Shout out to Messi Fernandez. I've already said that. Beverly, do you still sell leaving Blackburn? Staying? I left it. I live in Chorley now. It's much nicer. So I left Blackburn. Yeah, I've already done it, Beverly. Isn't it part of your identity? You're asking really good questions, Beverly. To an extent it is, but I think I've rose above it all in a way, in my own way, that way of life. It'll always be I live in a town called Darwin, which is next to Blackburn anyway, but it's, yeah, to an extent, it would be part of my identity because that's where I've grown up, which has made me in a way, but I don't link my identity to a place too much. I link my identity to myself, my inner work, myself, not where I'm from, if you know what I mean. Do I like Spud Bros? I've never had it, but I've heard of it. Stephen saying, mate, go and rest. You're right. Stephen, you're right. Shout out to Maisie, by the way. There you go, Maisie. You're getting it. There you go. Shout out to Maisie. You're saying, Ronan, I have The Last of Us ambience to help get some sleep. They're an hour long, yeah, like a relaxing bit of music there. You're on about Yorick. You just put them on a loop and learn to sleep. God. Do you ever get asked to do voice acting for Gary Neville, Stephen? No. Do I sound like him? I think he speaks quite well. I'll take that, Stephen. Fuck it. I'll have that. Santa's saying, I love that. I'm the same. My identity is linked to my inner world too, yeah. My identity is linked to my inner world that I've created myself, not to the town that I was born in. Zuki saying, likewise, going to be slowly phasing back to work soon after many months off. Zuki, that's amazing. That's amazing, Zuki. What are you going to be doing, if you don't mind me asking? Doesn't matter what it is. That's going to give you fucking independence, mate. That's going to put money in your pocket. Amazing. You just got to be able to stand the test of time, of course, with the paid management, etc. That's fucking amazing. Go for it. That's going to put money in your pocket, and then money gives you choices. You know this, but that's great. Beverly's saying, I'll stop grilling you now. I'm curious how place plays a role, and it's our responsibility to help slow or reverse decline, or if we get a right, or if we are right to leave. It's the people that make or break things, Beverly. It's very true. You've asked some good questions. I've answered them the best I can in real time. I don't feel like you're grilling me. You're just asking me questions, and they're quite intelligent questions, so I appreciate that. Thought-provoking. Do we have a responsibility to keep our community clean and tidy and good? Yes, we do. However, if you're living in a shithole, which is deprived, not many people are working, whatever, and it's just loads of drugs and stuff like that, and it's just run down, no matter how good you are, you ain't going to change. You might change a little bit of it in a positive way, but there's only one or two of you that are more healthy, positive. You're just not going to be able to do, your impact's not going to really make much of a difference. So you're going to be attracted to healthy societies and maintaining that. You'd be more aligned. I feel more aligned to a healthier environment. Let's say that. And I'm not, nah, I don't, I'm not staying there, that's for sure. You're not from the BBC, but do you have a TV license? Yes, I do have a TV license, and it's a fucking rip-off, but I do have one and I do pay for it. Do I feel good about that? No. You're saying, I'm not fully ready, to be honest, but I'm going to have to just work through it. Thankfully, I can work from home for it. It's like retirement, insurance, admin work. Do you know what, though, Zuki? That's something. It's fucking something. That's great. I'm really happy for you. I think that's amazing. You're working from home. What if that's what? Yeah. Let me know how it goes. Good luck with everything. I know it's not easy. But keep going. Mayback saying, I can't sleep. I'm sorry, can't sleep, dude. That's not easy. Beverly saying, I'm from a disadvantaged background. I feel like we need to back our towns and try to change the narrative, but totally respect your opinion. Truly believe we can change things and find small businesses too. Beverly, you've got a very optimistic, altruistic view there, which I respect. I'm from a disadvantaged background too, Beverly. I came from fuck all. No one went to university. in my family, or very few. They didn't really do much. You can change things. You can create a small business, but I think you need if you've got somewhere that has some hope, or it could be like somewhere that's not too bad. It's not the best place, but it's not the worst place. Then Beverly, you've got a bit of a chance there. You could do it. And you can make things a little bit better. I don't know. My personal opinion is, though, at certain places I don't want to live. I want to live in a nicer place. That's just me, though. But I agree I like what you're saying. Anyway, Zuki saying health is about the same, no improvements hit there, but mentally I need, and you need it for your independence. Yeah, you do. It's essential. Yeah. You need it for your independence. You sound like you're determined, which is great. Zuki, take it easy. And yeah, I think it'll do you good to ease yourself back into it. Yeah, don't go too crazy. Especially if you can work from home, it does help. Make an impact closer to home than you think. I think I'm doing it in my own way. I'm making an impact in my own way on here, doing this. I make an impact. I work in the hospital, Beverly. I work as a scrub nurse, if you don't know. I think I make an impact there in my own way. I contribute to society in a positive way. I've never not had a job. I've always worked. Nothing against that people that don't work, but that's where I've gone. So I do my best. Do it in different ways, of course. Right, guys, I'm going to have to call it a day. I'm really tired. I'm really sorry. I've had a long week. I'm going to be live on Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for your time. I'm going to be speaking about when confidence dips, when confidence leaves you, because not every day you're going to be at your best. Some days you're hanging out your ass and you're struggling, because I do sometimes. I have confidence dips, believe it or not. I fucking do. And some days I struggle just to get through the day. It happened to me recently. So even if I've got all the answers, I've got all the psychology or whatever, I've got all the answers, I've read all the books, I've got life experiences, I still have down moments too, and it's normal. But I'm going to talk about that on Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. Thank you for watching. Thanks to anyone that's watched. Thank you to anyone that's liked. Thank you to anyone that's subscribed. It means a lot. Good to hear about your job, by the way, Zuki. Take care to everyone. Take care, everyone, Zuki's saying. Absolutely. Bye to Molly. Bye to anyone that's watched. Sander, the rest of you guys, Yorick, Stephen, the rest of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, thank you for the chat too, Zuki. And I'm really glad that you've got an opportunity there that's going to provide you with some independence. I think it's positive. Anyway, thanks for your time. Yorick is on... If you want to check out Yorick's channel, he's doing like a word game, a word of wonders, interactive game. Check out Yorick's channel if you want to see him live. So thank you for your time. Hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. Thanks for your time and goodbye. Good night. Get a good night's sleep.